Well, how is it going, everybody? So the Game Awards are about to happen any moment now. It said that it was supposed to start on their YouTube channel here at 7:15 p.m. my time, but we're still waiting. I'll refresh it just to make sure that nothing's going on. I checked IGN's stream to see if maybe it was working for they for some reason had it up and running and the official channel did not for whatever reason. I'm gonna fix the camera, center it a little bit. I'm not used to having it widescreen like this. But what is this? Oh, that's him. Wait, is that you? Yeah, that's you. Sorry, my dog my dog is in the room. I was like, what is that black object? Oh, it's his butt. But yes, I was sent, we are an official co-stream. I got an email from one Jeffrey Keeley that gave me my my overlay and some information and all that stuff. I did have to laugh though. The overlay they sent me was a JPEG, so I had to cut out the image myself for the transparency for the cam and the stream capture. So I thought that was real good. But hey, it is what it is, I guess, right? So I kind of had to laugh at that, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, I figure we just hang out for a few minutes before we get rolled. This is gonna be casual stream, nothing exciting. We're just gonna kind of watch along and react and all that stuff. I will be very honest. I am less interested in the awards and more interested in the reveals that are a possibility. That's kind of more my interest, to be completely honest. But I am curious to see what they award. I assume Game of the Year is probably going to be very simple. I assume it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. Honestly, I was surprised that Baldur's Gate 3 so far, for the outlets that have kind of done their stuff, has not necessarily been the consensus pick. A few places have certainly given it to Baldur's Gate. There's a couple, I think was Time gave it to Alan Wake. I think I saw somewhere, I could be mistaken on this. I think I did see somewhere gave it to Zelda. My thought was that it was going to be Baldur's Gate across the board for pretty much everybody. But it's kind of been all over. But I think Baldur's Gate probably takes it here. Baldur's Gate's one of those games that I loved what I played of it. But it's not making my top 10 list because I just didn't get enough time with it. It just didn't become a priority, I guess. And I wish that wasn't the case. I really do want to spend a lot of time with it when I can. I'm hoping that as new releases kind of slow down for the next month or so, that maybe I could find the time to dig away at it. If you've been following along on the podcast, you'll know that last week I spent time playing Phantom Liberty to just get more time spent with that as kind of my catch up. And then this week, Alan Wake 2 is on the menu, although it is Thursday and I have not touched Alan Wake 2 this week. I haven't touched video games much this week at all. I have been a lot busier than I thought I was going to be, just kind of doing stuff on the channel and just other random kind of life stuff. My dog wants me to throw this very depressed tennis ball that is completely falling apart. He has a perfectly good new tennis ball, but he is not interested in that one. All right, here we go. Oh, they are going to start on time, so that's good. All right, let's get this in full screen. Get the audio kicking in. I have it pinned in the chat, but let me know if the audio is too loud, too quiet. I did some test streams earlier to make sure everything was good, and it seemed to be an appropriate level. I tested with the Game Awards 2022, so let's hope that they keep the same sound set. What are you doing? You wanted nothing to do with me for the past hour, and now all of a sudden you're very interested. Are you my co-host? Are you my official co-stream? And you can't quite catch his head. This is to the top of his head right here, but you can't quite catch his face. Here, look up. You look up? There he goes. Yeah, there you can see him there. Yeah, there you go, buddy. If you're new to the channel, my dog's name is Dave. He is excellent. He just had a birthday a couple days ago. He had a little bit of ice cream and got a new toy. The toy looks like the Cacodemon from Doom. So I saw that at PetSmart and decided that that was the toy for him. Now he is sniffing musical equipment. Yes. But if you are not only interested in hearing what the Game Awards think are the best games of the year, and you want to hear what Perfect Reload thinks the best games of the year are, our year-end extravaganza will be December 15th, 1 week from this Friday, 1 week from tomorrow. We are recording it this week. Our lists are locked in. I'll be joined by friend Davis. We will be going over our top 10 songs of 2023, our top 10 albums of 2023, a list of video game awards, and the official Perfect Reload top 10 games of the year, as well as friend Davis's personal top 10 games of the year. And all of that will be right here on the channel next Friday, December 15th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I grabbed a handful of new subscribers today because our short about Baldur's Gate in the Game Awards is now officially the most viewed video in the history of this channel. It blew up on the YouTube shorts. The algorithm caught on. And I am very excited that people got to share in the dumb, stupid jokes that I write. But enough about self-promotion. Let's get into the Game Awards in 3 seconds. I am excited. Let's see some new games. Perfect. Many people find my views or my content offensive. This is fantastic.
Oh, hi. It's me, Sydney
Wait,
Goodman.
is this not starting for another
Here to
half an
greet you
hour?
all at
Oh, I thought this was starting at
what
7:30.
I
Okay, never
consider
mind.
to be my favorite holiday of the season, the 2023 Game Awards. And just like New Year's Eve, our Game Awards opening act is as full of excitement and celebration.
I don't know about
as
the Game Awards being my favorite holiday.
Tonight, the Game
They
Awards
don't
will
have
celebrate
turkey.
the best in gaming from the past
Jeff
year.
Keighley did not
and
email me a
we've got
turkey.
more than a dozen new game announcements.
There we go.
Plus, the old gods of Asgard are here from Alan Wake 2. They take the stage for the first time ever. It is truly magical here, live at the Peacock Theater for gaming's biggest night. We are streaming around the world, connecting millions of gamers and fans and getting you all stoked for our big show. But before that, it's time to get cozy with our very first world premiere of the night.
Oh, here we go.
Let's
get right into it.
It comes from a creator who has already claimed Game of the Year in the past here at TGA, but this time we're going back to the title that started it all for him a decade ago. Here's the first ever look at a beautiful remake of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, originally
Interesting.
created by
Okay.
director Joseph Fares.
Yeah, that makes sense. After, what was the game afterwards? She probably just said it and I wasn't paying attention. The one about divorce. That really blew up and became big deal when it came out. So it makes sense for them to kind of go back and remaster. I did, if I remember right, I played a little bit of this. What was the name of that game? That's gonna drive me nuts. Thankfully, we have the wonderful internet here. was it? It Takes Two. Thank you. It Takes Two. That was the big one.
Incredible, and how perfect that right after the world premiere of Brothers, we have the award for Best Family Game. These are the games that bring families together or tear them apart.
I voted
depending
for
on how
all of this
dirty you
stuff.
play.
I don't
And the
remember who was
nominees
nominated
are
for most of the categories.
Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars.
I know a lot of people with kids
and
talked about
Super
Disney
Mario
Illusion
Brothers
Island this
Wonder.
year. But I also, some of the podcasts I listen to with people that
And
have
the Game
kids talked
Award
about Super
goes
Mario
to
being pretty good. I mean, not
Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
that makes sense. I didn't mean Super Mario being a good game in general, just being a good family game. Hello, I am Joseph Nintendo.
Thank you so much for this award. This is shared with all the teams at Nintendo that worked on Super Mario Brothers Wonder. In my experience, the team really tried to develop a game that allowed
They just had
people
him
to work
standing
together,
right there
play
off
together,
camera.
whether it was friends or it was family. And for me, my personal experiences, nothing brings a family together more than trying to rescue an empire, a kingdom in distress from the evil likes of Bowser. Whether you're playing as Elephant Mario,
It will never not be
Peach,
funny that the guy in
Yoshi,
charge
or
of
Nabbit,
Nintendo of America
this
is
game
Doug
goes to
Bowser.
everyone that created such a wonderful experience. Thank you.
I already have one. Everybody gets their own microphone.
Congratulations, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And now I have a little treat for all of you. 3 world premieres in a row. What? First
So they're
up
really
is the
burning
next
through some of
game
these. So I'm
from
assuming that
Daniel
only
Mullins,
like a
the
couple of
creator
them
the TG
are like
nominated
actually really
independent
big, and
game
those will be the ones we
Inscription.
get during the show. I want to say they traditionally have a big one at the end of the show. I didn't watch last year's show, I'll be honest, because last year was just basically of zero interest to me for video games. It was a really rough year. I like that look of that boat. That was a cool character design. The wood taking the okay. Oh, just oh okay. Now this was Inscription was taken over Game of the Year a couple years ago. Kind of waiting to see what this guy did next. I like the look of this. This is cool. Oh God, I'd never be able to play this. This is a Vinny Caravella game if I've ever seen one. Oh, that was what's his name? Pro ZD? Is that his name? I can't remember what his actual government name is. Interesting. Pony Island 2 Panda Circus. Interesting. So that's going to be a little while. But that looked awesome. That looked really cool. I don't know if it's for me, but that looked really cool. I love games with push pins and red string. This art style looks like Golden Idol-ish. The way those faces were drawn. Yeah, no, it is. That guy is straight up from the game on the thing. Is this the sequel or more DLC? Ooh, all right. Interesting. Color 646464 gray. All right. That's definitely not concerning. Oh, what did Finji make? I think they made something I played. Tunic. Thank you, Internet. Tunic. And Chicory. I didn't realize they did Chicory too. More push pins and red string. Telling you, my go-to joke is invading video games. Alan Wake 2 is like the simulator that exists in my head. Now everything has it. Back when like the new Tomb Raiders came out, every character had a crossbow or a bow and arrow all of a sudden. Now it's gonna be the year of the push pin and red string serial killer board. I'm here for it. I'm all about it. Usual Jew. Cool. A lot of 2025 stuff. I mentioned this in my community post that
I love this. Reminds me of my
I was
high
looking
school
the
days,
other day
but
to
the
see what was
monsters
coming
I
out in
fought were
January and
human.
February. It's actually a lot more than I thought
kids
are coming
these
out in
days with
January
your
and
giant
February. But
monsters
then
and
it
your
just
social
goes
media.
quiet the rest of the year
And
because
speaking
so
of
much
social
stuff
media,
only had a
TikTok
year
Live
attached
Fest
to
is
it.
happening now across 50
And not a
plus
lot
countries
had
on
any
TikTok.
sort of
Check out the participating gaming creators and
actual
don't forget
date.
to share
So I'm really
all of
curious
your
to see
favorite
when we're
gaming
going to
moments
start
on
getting
TikTok
like
with
hard
hashtag gaming
dates
on TikTok.
for the first
Okay,
half of
we're
the year.
going
Because you
to
would
take a
assume
quick
like
break,
Summer
but
Game
there is
Fest
plenty
next
more
year. That's when we'll
opening
kind
acts
of
after a very
start to
important
flesh
message.
out, you
Don't
know,
skip this cutscene, people.
the second half of 2024. But we're certainly going to get plenty of stuff for the first 6 months. So I'm kind of waiting to see when we're going to start to see this stuff.
We breached the cosmic veil and reached a new planet.
They are really burning through these announcements. That leads me to believe that there might only be 2 or 3 during the actual show, which that's fine. You know, if they are like that big of a deal,
Destined to cross.
you know, it works for me.
I'm here for you now, Administrator.
Then there was a couple that were already announced that said like, "Hey, our trailer is going to be at the Game Awards." It was something that we already knew about. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. This whole week has been a little bit of a blur. It's got a neat art style to it. I mean, it's obviously very anime-ish, but Enfield. Oh, is that gonna be like a Genshin Impact mobile type thing? Matchless Kung Fu. Oh, leg disability, my favorite. I love leg disabilities. My favorite. Cool.
The rogue trader has fallen. Now I must take up their mantle to restore the dynasty to its former glory.
This looks like an
To
MMO.
reclaim what humanity
I
has
assume
lost.
it's probably a mobile game.
To venture forth
Warhammer.
into darkness and bring the light of the Emperor.
Never mind,
to
this
the
is probably not a mobile game. This is
void.
probably a top-down, like CRPG maybe? Yep. Mixed with the tactics. Oh, we saw this, didn't we? Did we see this last year?
Vile mutants.
Maybe, no, not last year. It was earlier this year. Didn't they do that? They did that big Warhammer thing earlier this year. It was like a big stream where they announced, or not necessarily announced a bunch of games. I think they announced a couple, but they showed trailers of a lot of stuff that was coming out. There's a couple of Warhammer games that came out this year, and I think there's even more coming out over the next couple of years. But I think the big one for me, at least, Space Marine. Oh, it's the Rogue Trader one. Okay, I've heard of that. The Space Marine one, I think, just got delayed. Like within the past couple of months, I think they delayed it.
Today, you are to see a traitor to the crown.
I was kind of waiting for them to give a new update on
For
this.
his crime, the penalty
It's supposed to be
is
out
death.
like now-ish, I think. It was getting to the point where I remember I heard somebody talking about it, and it almost seemed like, did they like silently delay
Day on the
it
canals
because it
with my
was
good
supposed to be
friend
out
Itzel.
like
What
next
could be
week?
better?
I think.
Flatter me as always, Antonio.
In the end, the Templars will succeed.
I wish I would have had time to play Assassin's Creed Mirage. I know a lot of people didn't really have a ton of great things to say about it, but I liked the original style of Assassin's Creed games much more than the newer style, so I would have liked to have check it out. Oh, now available. Okay.
Welcome
sounds
back
that.
to the 2023 Game Awards opening act. I'm still Sydney Goodman, here with another award, this time for innovation in accessibility. The gaming community is massive, but honestly, it should be even bigger. And these nominees are pushing gaming beyond.
There are a
its
fair
current
amount of games that really kind of
Their
went
teams
all
have
in on
created
accessibility
software
stuff
and
this
hardware
year.
that make it possible for people of all abilities.
A lot of the first party
to
Sony
experience the
stuff has
medium
been doing really well with that. I know
features
like
and
Last of Us
technology
Part
that
2
get
had
us
quite a
all
bit.
one step closer to
Spider-Man 2, I
seamless
believe
play
this year
for
had
everyone.
quite a bit as well.
These nominees are doing the work, and they are Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1.
I never noticed any of the Mortal
And
Kombat. Then again,
Street Fighter
I didn't go
6.
looking for it, but I didn't realize they had a bunch of
And the Game
accessibility
Award
stuff in Mortal
goes
Kombat.
to Forza Motorsport.
Cool, right on. Yeah, there's like some like auto drive stuff in there, and you know, Microsoft has that accessibility controller, and
Thank you
that's
so
awesome.
much, for this. Since this category was introduced several years ago, I think we've seen a dramatic shift in the whole industry towards making games more and more accessible. And with this list of amazing nominees, it just really drives that home. At this point, I think we've made the most accessible racing game ever playable by people across the mobility and vision spectrum, including totally blind players. But really, the real winners here are the players who have
That's awesome.
these games to play.
Okay.
None of this would have been possible without the amazing teams behind the scenes. Big thank you to our audio team for their tireless effort, championing for accessibility and making this game the best that it can be. Big thank you to the UI team, to our studio leadership team, and our accessibility leadership team. And last but not least, Brandon Cole for being our accessibility consultant and partner for the last 2 years. We're really proud of the work that we've been able to do, so thank you very much.
All right, leave now. Come on, guys.
Congratulations, Forza
I always love
Motorsport.
loose award shows
Here at
like
the
this where
Game
they have to
Awards,
like
we
shoo
believe
people
strongly
away.
in
It's
accessibility
like the old
and
cartoon
wanna
thing of having the
celebrate
cane
any
come
game that
out and
makes it a
yank him off
priority.
stage.
And our next developer, The Odd Gentleman, believed that by making their games and their company accessible and inclusive, they can develop new types of gameplay with stories that everyone can enjoy. They created the following game in a deep collaboration with artists and developers from the deaf community, and we are very excited to reveal it now. This is Harmonium the Musical.
Okay, so Odd Gentleman, I knew the name sounded familiar. They did the King's Quest game with Sierra some years ago. Oh, and they did the Misadventures of PB Winterbottom. Okay, cool. Awesome.
There's music everywhere, flying, soaring through the air. This music inside of me, barefoot on the ground. I can feel the sound. My hands are roaring loud, deaf inside and proud. Through the noise and among the stars, a painted symphony straight from my heart.
I think it's definitely, you know, inevitable at this point that we're going to get more deaf representation in games. You know, especially when like a big AAA game like Spider-Man 2 has a deaf character and you get to play as her.
Honestly, I don't know how much
you
better
know,
gaming can
it
get.
makes
What
sense
happens past the
because
golden
it's
age?
something that
Platinum?
just
Is this the
because
platinum age of gaming?
you know,
Also,
even if
can
you
I please
aren't
be
deaf,
paid in
you can still
platinum? I'd like
experience
to
and
correct the podcast,
appreciate
please.
the game.
And now I have the honor of announcing the
it just
winners
gives
for
a
our
wider
5
array
esports
of
categories.
exposure.
The nominees for best esports athlete
I think it's
are
awesome that we're seeing it.
Faker, Zywoo,
I have no
Demon
idea
One,
who any of these people
Hydra,
are.
Ruler, and Imperial How. And the game award goes to Faker. For best esports coach, the nominees
Ooh.
are Potter,
Josh Homme from
Sonic,
Queens of the Stone Age is an
Dunba,
esports coach?
Ecstasy, and
That makes sense.
Homie. And the game award goes to Potter. For best esports event, here are the
And
nominees.
none of these people can be bothered to be
2023
here.
League of Legends World Championship, Blast TV Paris Major 2023, EVO 2023, the International Dota 2 Championships 2023, and Valorant Champions 2023. And the game award goes to 2023 League of Legends World Championship.
There are people
For
booing
best
in the
esports
audience
game,
over
the
that?
nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. And the game award goes to Valorant.
I don't really hear
And
people talk about
finally,
Valorant that much
the nominees for
anymore,
best
but at the same
esports team
time,
are
I am
Evil
not in any type of
Geniuses,
space where people
Fnatic,
would be talking
Gaming
about Valorant.
Gladiators, JD Gaming, and Team Vitality.
I have heard of
And
Evil
the game award
Geniuses.
goes to
That is it.
JD Gaming. Huge congratulations, everyone. I love esports. I'm a huge esports fan, just like my father
I
and
never
his father
watch.
before him. We
What?
Goodmans are
My
a
fa-
huge
her
esports
fa-
family,
what?
dating all the way back to the mid-1800s. But before
Oh,
you can think
okay.
too hard on that, it's time for another 2 world premieres. First up
was like,
is
is this
the latest game
Fatality's
from a
kid?
team that won at the Game Awards back in 2017. So I think we can trust them to crush it again. This is Windblown.
A lot of floating island games these days. Oh, jeez. All right. This is definitely not the direction I thought this was going in. Oh, it's Dead Cells people. All right. That makes a little bit more sense now. This looks nice. Dead Cells was very good. I never got around to like finishing it or getting super deep into it. I think at that time I was just kind of like roguelited out. I did play quite a bit of Rogue Legacy 2 last year, which I loved. I thought that game was fantastic. It just eventually I hit a wall in that game that I just could not climb. It just got to be way too difficult for me. Cool. Check that out when it comes out. Absolutely. Toss that on the list. Ooh. Thumper was a cool game. This is gonna be VR. I like the look of this. This is neat. It definitely looks like you're using a wand to make this thing follow. I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that either. Thrasher. Right on.
Yes, Thrasher, in case you didn't know, is from the same artist / composer that blew our minds back in 2016 with the cult hit Thumper. I'm so excited we've got another mind-bending game coming from him in 2024. Special shout out to Samsung
can't say
and
his
Samsung
name,
Gaming
though.
Hub, who, not to brag, are also throwing a massive Game Awards viewing party over at Samsung's New York City flagship location with Typical Gamer and Chica. I wish I could be at two places at once, but the last time I tried to clone myself,
Typical
I sparked
Gamer
a
is
pretty
still a
sizable
thing?
fire in the MIT.
I remember that guy. I used to watch some of his
But we can talk about that later.
was
Let's
it
check out what
GTA
Samsung
videos
is coming out with now.
or Apex videos? I can't remember. Look, it's Starfield, the game we didn't nominate for anything. Or actually, I think they nominated it for best RPG. Yeah, but the issue with this is then you have to own a Samsung television. Who the hell wants to do that? I gotta say, as somebody that used to own quite a bit of Samsung devices from televisions to phones, the interface that Samsung uses is atrocious. It is horrible. I will never go back. I actually got somewhat close to buying a Samsung television, and then I realized, like, why do that to myself?
Let's begin.
I think this is coming out soon. I saw this advertised as it's now under the coming soon to Game Pass section on the Xbox PC app. I'd like to play more of this. I remember playing it when it came out, but I never got that far in. It was Persona 4 was the one that really hooked me, and Persona 4, specifically Persona 4 Golden, is one of my all-time favorite games. I love that game. I would have liked to have finished 5. I never got around to finishing 5. It ended up being just a little bit too hard for me. But I think in Persona 5 Royal, or Royale, I think they did some accessibility or difficulty stuff. Maybe try and check that out.
Persona.
Are they going to show them shooting themselves in the head? You know, they've kind of gotten away from showing that portion of the game over the years.
In fact, I don't even really have a good reason to live. For me, or you, or anyone.
I always mean to go back and do another run through of Persona 4, but man, it's such a massive game, and I have to just bounce so quick from game to game to game doing this channel. It's really difficult to commit to a game for that long. It's easier to put a ton of hours into a sports game or something like Call of Duty because I can kind of do something else while I'm playing it, but it's difficult when it's like a story narrative type thing. Hey, Persona today.
Yes, I was hoping for a new Persona.
Is Royale actually on Game Pass? I thought they removed
I still
it.
want to be Sydney. But enough about me. Make sure to stay tuned as Google and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 are bringing you a spectacular celebration of mobile gaming. It's going to be an epic event just like this next world premiere. It's the product of a surprise team up between 2 nominated games tonight. Let's
No,
check
it
out.
isn't. That's interesting. It is not. Oh, that was wait, no. That thing showed Golden, Tactica, and 5, right? I'm not losing my mind there. I think they are doing a lie. Here we go. Is this a DLC? This game was good. I wish I would have played more of it. I kind of dropped off of it. I wasn't super big on. It's difficult for me to play a game where you have to do things like fish and hunt. Oh, that's interesting. They're doing a dredge thing. It's difficult for me to do things where you have to hurt animals in games. I really kind of shy away from that stuff.
The theater is filling up behind me. It's hard to hear myself think over all the excitement, but I have to keep it together because I have the
She
next
is
award
out
ready to go.
of focus.
Here are your nominees for Content Creator of the Year. Iron Mouse, People Make Games.
Wow, I don't know who
Quackity,
any of these
Spring,
people are.
And Cypher PK.
Wow, I'm really
And
surprised
the
I don't
Game
know any of
Award
those
goes
people.
to Iron Mouse.
I feel like I see
So,
enough people
Iron Mouse
on
couldn't be
Twitch.
here tonight because Iron Mouse is animated, and sadly, we're not in the Matrix yet. But she did send us a message.
I have no clue who these people are.
I am so
Oh, it's a
incredibly
VTuber.
honored to have been the recipient of the Content Creator of the Year award. First
I
and
actually thought
foremost,
about doing
I
this
want to
for the
express my
channel.
deepest heartfelt gratitude to
or at
the
least
incredible
like for
community
certain
that is gathered
things on
around
the
my
channel,
streams.
it's
And
really
I
tough to get
also
up and
wanna
running at
extend
a nice
special
rate
thanks
like
to
this. Like this
Joe
looks very
who brings
professional.
all my ideas to life. Thank you so much to my team that helps
And I
me
don't have an
every
artistic
single
bone in my
day.
body,
And thank you
so
so much to the Game Awards.
it just
still can't
I
believe
realized it
it's
was
all
gonna be an
happening.
insurmountable
Thank you again, everybody.
thing to try and accomplish.
Congratulations, Iron Mouse. Okay, we're getting so close to the big show, but I'm not ready to let go just yet. And no, I'm not a narcissist, I'm just a hoarder of world premieres. And up next is a very special world premiere, 15 years in the making.
Interesting. Oh shit! Oh, that's awesome!
What a beautiful world. Too bad they never made another one.
Oh, that's cool. Yes. I played quite a bit of the PC version of this. I really enjoyed it. I wonder if they're just gonna call it World of Goo, or if it's gonna be... They made 2 of them? I think I only played the first one, if they did. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so this is the... Okay, yeah, they only did the first. Awesome. 2024. We gotta get some dates.
Man, that is satisfying to watch. Almost as satisfying as the Game Awards show that's minutes away. We have one more huge world premiere, a brand new fantasy RPG from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5.
This was the game I mentioned earlier. This was the game that I saw was being shown off. This looked good when they showed this. Was it the... I can't remember if it was the Game Award or not the Game Awards, the Summer Game Fest when they showed this.
Very different from ours.
Tis a world where
It was one of those summer events this year.
no conflict exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
And Atlas knows how to make a solid RPG.
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
The fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago.
It's got a lot of that art style, not art style, but this looks
a man of proven strength.
very Persona influenced with the UI.
And I shall
Would have been maybe nice to see them do something a little bit different, you know?
Inauguration of the tournament for the throne.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot in his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner.
This is all Xbox UI. So it might actually, you know, I think it was the Xbox showcase where they showed this.
You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Metaphor Di Fantasio. Oh, it's only on Xbox and PC. That's awesome. Cool. No, it didn't say Game Pass though.
Okay, my friends, that is it for our opening act, but we are very far from done. Our big show is about to begin, but don't worry, this isn't the last you'll see of me. I'm staying all night, baby. And I cannot wait because this show is absolutely stacked. We have tons of big awards, even more world premieres of brand new games, and an incredibly special guest, a legendary actor and performer of both the stage and screen, the Muppet himself, the great Gonzo. I have to admit, I'm freaking out. I'm completely starstruck. And get this, the cast of the show, based on the Fallout franchise, is here to debut an exclusive new look at the series.
That
The
Fallout
vault is
trailer
opening
for the
in a
TV show, that
huge
actually
way
looked pretty
tonight.
solid. I'm not a Fallout fan.
Okay.
It looked pretty
Thank you
good.
all for going on this journey
gonna
with
check
me
it
for
out.
the best companions a host could ask for. Let's do the boss level. The 2023 Game Awards starts now.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2023.
I like that
now,
lighted
here's
step.
your host, the
That's
creator
cool
of the
effect.
Game
I like that.
Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Nice stage setup. Is that guy wearing a suit of armor? That's the Larian guy, right? Then the Larian guy said he was going to wear a suit of armor?
Welcome to the Game Awards.
I feel underdressed. If it wasn't so cold, I would have
Tonight is our
dressed up a little bit.
TGA, a global celebration of video games, and boy, do we have a show for you. I am so excited to get this
It's got
started.
sparkly shoes.
Together, we are going to recognize outstanding creative work in games in 2023.
It's gonna phone home
and
to the
look into
Wizard of
future
Oz.
With an astonishing lineup of world premieres. More than anything, this is a show about bringing our community together in this room and online around
what's
the world.
the over
Focus
under
something
on
we can all agree on.
his new
There's
beefed up
nothing
security
more
actually
powerful
working
or
and
more
somebody
immersive
rushing the
than an
stage?
extraordinary video game. Great games comfort us, help us understand different perspectives on the world, and maybe even change us. That's what makes this medium different. Games, the actual things we play, are insanely special, and we're going to celebrate that for the next few hours. And we've got such an amazing group of people with us. They're built by talented creators and teams, and many of them are here tonight. Mr. Aonuma, Mr. Fujibayashi, great to see you back after winning Game of the Year in 2017.
Is he talking to us?
for Breath
All
of the
right,
Wild.
cool.
Good luck tonight. One of our industry's greatest creative and technical forces, Mark Cerny, PlayStation's lead system architect, celebrating 25 years
I am
of
not
Cerny
convinced that
games.
Mark Cerny isn't
Thank you for being
CGI.
here, Mark.
He always looks
Of course, the team
deeply
behind
uncomfortable.
Pizza Towers here too.
The creator of Pizza Tower?
Everyone's here. Melina Jurgens, our best performance winner in 2017 for Hellblade. Welcome. I think we'll be seeing you a
Hey,
little
she
bit
looks like
later
that lady
tonight.
from that game.
And we are also honored to be joined by the Tujimoto family, Haru and Ryozo, who are celebrating 40 years of Capcom this year.
Yeah.
And a Game of the Year nomination for Resident Evil. Welcome, guys. It's so great to have you with us. Now, we have a big show, so let's get right into it. To present tonight's first award is last year's winner of Best Performance. Please join me in welcoming back to the Game Awards, yep, we're gonna do it, the actor behind Kratos in God of War, Christopher Judge.
All right, everybody, I need to talk for 45 minutes. I think Christopher Judge is fine. Mano Gage was robbed last year. She did an incredible job in Immortality. Not to say that Christopher Judge isn't good as Kratos. He is.
Good evening, everybody.
He is. But let's be real here.
It is such a pleasure.
All right, he gets bonus points for those pants. He looks like the fucking Godfather out there.
Mr. Pacino, forgetting to thank my wife.
What does his thing say? Something creates games? Workers create games?
All right. I get it. I'm not gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No.
Stand still for a second. You need to read your pin.
But fun fact. My speech
Women create
was
games?
actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
What?
Okay, that was pretty good and accurate.
Another
I
company.
think it
I'll
does say
never work
worker.
for.
Yeah, I think it says workers. Awesome. It
I'm
is
here to
factual.
present
Workers do create
the
games.
award
People, human
for
beings,
best
create games.
Performance in a year of games, beloved by audiences.
We
and
also
acclaimed
here
by
at the channel,
critics.
we have a best performance
These
category
actors
next week for our
delivered
awards.
6
I'm curious what the overlap will be between
unforgettable
nominees.
Performances. And here are the nominees.
Best performance.
Revenge.
Yeah, I didn't play this beyond the demo, so I know people really love Ben Starr's performance.
Hope may feel beyond our grasp.
You play grown-up games, you face grown-up consequences.
Idris Elba is very good, but he is kind of just being Idris Elba in that game.
Mr. Wake. Wake has a double.
My name's Astarion.
Yeah, he's pretty solid.
Ready for your annual physical?
We have to talk.
Yuri.
I'm the hero here.
Whoever wins.
It's just a picture of Idris Elba.
Jeff has given me the okay to say, take as long as you want to. Thank everyone who's ever meant anything in your life. And I dare you. I double dare you to try to
That's
break
cool
my
that Cameron
record,
Monaghan's there.
7 minutes, 59 seconds. And the award goes to
Probably Ben Starr.
Neil
Oh, okay.
Newbar.
Right on. He was excellent. He is excellent as Asterion. Good for him. We need more sexy, horny vampires. What the fuck is he wearing? He looks like he fell out of a Naruto shop. What the fuck is he wearing? Oh my god.
Hi.
I am the new mind freak.
This is unreal. I just wanted to say, I know I don't have much time. But I'll give it a shot. Thank you so very, very much for everybody that voted. Thank my incredible fellow actors and the nominees, unbelievable talent. To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary, so thank you very much indeed. To Swen, to Larian,
Yes, keep
to all
showing the
writers, to
losers.
Stephen Rooney, the writer of Astarion, I'm going to forget everybody. To Pit Stop, who worked so hard, the directors, my fellow actors, 248 incredible actors that gave it heart and soul. To mi familia.
That game is really an absolute triumph. I got it. I got to get back into it.
And to my agents, I will thank you later. I'm sorry, I'm going to wrap it up apparently. One thing I will say, please, if that's okay, the community has reached out to so many of us at Larian and said they were seen and they were represented by this game when they lost hope, they felt isolated, they felt alone, and this game brought them together and gave them something to push through to help them all. And to you, I want to say thank you so much for seeing us. I appreciate it. You're not alone in this. None of us are. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I cannot get over that outfit. That is just a work of art.
Congratulations, Neil. Great speech and short, so thank you. There are lots more awards to come, but now it's time to look ahead to what you'll be playing next. Let's get to those world premieres. And for the honor of presenting our first one, it's an incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man. Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author, Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah! He's actually coming here next year to do a speech, and I'm actually going to see if I can try and get tickets to see that. I'm very curious about that.
Thank y'all for having me. Good to be here. What's up, everybody? Good to be here with you at the Game Awards.
He is
I was
fantastic.
going to come out and I was going to say the line that has preceded me all my career, all right, all right, all right. But they told me, they said, no, 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 don't do that. Come out and say, pew, pew, pew. All right, we'll see how that handled. I'm here tonight because I have a world premiere for you from Austin's own Archetype Entertainment. I'm also here tonight because the video game that I'm premiering is the first ever video game that I'm a part of.
Oh, awesome.
Yay. When the Archetype team first reached out to me, I was excited about becoming a part of the gaming world, but what really turned me on was when they shared the game's vision and my role in it. I will be voicing a character in this game, and all I can say is that I will have a unique relationship with every player. In this game, time moves differently. Days for you.
I hope his role is that he just reads the menu.
The choices that
He's
you
just
make
like, options.
not only affect the people that
Sound
you love,
test.
they'll also affect your entire civilization for generations to come. Now, personally, I have had some experience with time dilation. And now you can too. So now I am proud to share the first ever look at Exodus.
Could we have gotten a little bit less generic of a title?
Max, we need to head back.
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Uh-oh. Bye, Max.
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation to fight against the Celestials, humanity's greatest enemy.
This is it.
Interesting.
They found us.
Stop! Stay down!
This is ex-BioWare. This is done by Wizards of the Coast. This is where Drew Caperson is.
Chasing us
and James Olin. James Olin did like Knights of the Old Republic and the original Baldur's Gate stuff. And Drew Caperson was involved with Mass Effect. He did the Mass Effect novels.
We both knew the cost of using
And also worked on the Mass Effect games, Jade Empire, Baldur's Gate, all that good stuff.
Time slows to a crawl.
Right on. This has got some pedigree then.
But an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
I mean, definitely, not just because Matthew McConaughey is involved in it, but this is definitely taking some plot points from Interstellar, which I'm okay with. I know a lot of people don't like Interstellar for whatever reason. I think that movie is incredible.
Our sacrifice discovers worlds.
I am an OG BioWare fan, so I'm always interested to see what anybody that had any decision making or creative power in that company is up to. Oh, here we go. Oh, this looks nice. Ooh. Okay, so third-person shooter. I'm the Traveler. Oh, is that a new Wizards logo? Huh. All right, I am in on that. That looks
is a
awesome.
very exciting project, giving me some Mass Effect vibes, and I appreciate the team sharing the first glimpse of gameplay at the end there. Looks great. All right, well, now we're going to go right on to another world premiere.
Okay. Interesting. First party? Okay. This looks fantastical, definitely. Oh. Huh. God of War VR.
Nothing of this place.
Oh, nothing that would help us.
No, I don't think so, actually. DLC? I thought they said that they were pretty firm that this wasn't going to be a trilogy.
Why exactly are we doing this?
They wanted to move on to something else.
I must face this.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go again.
A roguelite? Valhalla. Okay. So yeah, like DLC, new mode. couple days from now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Free DLC, cool, awesome. Yeah, it looked like a new mode. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably like a roguelite thing, kind of like what they're doing with the Last of Us remake. That's awesome. That's actually, I mean, that's a pretty big announcement. That's pretty cool. I really wish I could have gotten into those games. I tried playing that first one of the two new ones like 2 or 3 times. I could just never get into it.
Ragnarok's combat with elements inspired by the roguelike genre for an emotional, unexpected, and fun new twist. And yes, as you saw, it is free. The team
That's awesome. I think that probably is the send-off for God of War for the time being. And then they move on to something else.
Valhalla as a gift to the community, and you will be
But I think God of War is one of those things where
just 5 days
these 2 new games were so
12th.
well received that franchise is not going to be gone for long. They probably do 1 game, maybe 2 games before returning back.
Comes from a small independent team of developers in Australia. I love that this show can give a platform to independent creators. Their last game in 2019 was a sensation, and their next project is equally exciting and unexpected.
Oh, okay. Right on. A new video game for you and your friends. If only I had any.
Oh, there they are.
Where? Oh, I see them.
Let's go.
This is interesting. Big walk. By House. Ooh, 2025. All right.
Super fun, right? I did a playtest of that game about a year ago and had so much fun. It is a very special and unique game. And I'm
Well, it
honored
gives
we
me
got
time
share
to
it with you
find
here.
friends to play with me.
All right, while you're watching TGA, head to TGASteamDeck.com right now. We're doing another Steam Deck giveaway. This time it's the brand new 1 terabyte Steam Deck OLED featuring an HDR OLED display. Enter now only during the live show at TGASteamDeck.com for a chance to win 1 of 100 OLEDs. All right, trust me, we are just getting started, guys. There are so many game announcements, awards, and musical
If
performances
you go
ahead,
to
including the old
TGASteamDeck.com,
gods of
it is
Asgard
down for
from Alan Wake
maintenance.
2. Just wait, it's amazing. We'll be right back.
That is awesome. Running a trailer for Prince of Persia. I am super excited for this game.
Are you now?
Prince Hassan has been kidnapped.
Take the lead, Sargon.
You are to leave for Mount Karth at once. Bring him back. Bring back my son.
It's strange. It's a maze here, but I feel I've walked this path before.
Farum, are you all right?
I saw our kingdom engulfed in flames. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
How am I still alive?
You seem stronger, but not strong enough to save a friend yet. Are you courageous enough and clever enough to save your friend?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Cannot wait. That's going to be very good. Oh, a demo. Oh, it's only like a week before, but still a demo. I saw this trailer. I don't play Fortnite, but this looks really well made. It looks like it's like a whole separate mode. Sorry that I'm trying to multitask here. Looks like I'm trying to think. I released a video out on TikTok, and it looks like it never got sent out, which is weird. I've never had that happen before. It's been up for an hour and a half and it has 0 views, which is quite strange. Hear some inadvertent audio for a moment here. Sorry
The Game
about
Awards
that.
are lying to you. Don't let them push their film.
Trying to multitask. I apologize. Forgot to do some channel maintenance stuff today, so I'm trying to bang that out as they show some trailers that have already been released. But I think that Lego Fight
Please
Fortnite thing looks
welcome
pretty
a
good.
former Game Award winner for Best Performance, Ninja Theory's Melina Jurgens.
Performing an original piece from our upcoming game, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, I'm proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands, Heilung.
I think this game is going to do really well. That first game has kind of become a cult game at this point. I think especially being available on Game Pass, and Xbox has been really promoting this and really pushing this. I think this game is going to do really, really well when it comes out. You said Highland is the name of this game? Or the name of the band? Highland. Okay, here we go. Oh, I have heard it. I've seen... Okay, yeah, I thought their outfits looked... Her outfit looked a little familiar. Yes, I have seen photos of this band, but I don't think I've ever actually listened to them. Right on. Oh, they did the whole soundtrack for this game. Right on. Oh, they're on Season of Mist. Okay. This is cool. I would definitely listen to stuff like this, especially as somebody who's a big like Mirkur fan who incorporates a lot of Nordic folk and traditional music in her stuff. This is right up my alley. Her marshmallow is really fucking burnt though. have to write this down. I have to listen to some of their stuff. I imagine these guys are definitely a spectacle to see live, because from the photos I have seen, this is not just what they look like for a big performance like this. Like, this is just kind of straight up what they look like at every gig. I always very much appreciate bands that go that extra mile. We're gonna get a trailer for the game now. I think this was 2024 when we saw this the last time. I think it was this summer when we saw it.
Do you hear it?
I played a little bit of the first game. I couldn't necessarily get into it, but I can appreciate that it was a very well-made, very cool experience, but just wasn't for me.
Feel them on my skin.
The way they do the audio and everything was just wild. It's like definitely one of those games you want to play with headphones on. I imagine this will probably be more of the same.
I won't stop fighting for them.
As an update, their Steam Deck website is still totally
Until
broken.
The very last beat fades away.
We got a friend to help out now? Okay, yeah, GameSpot is calling Exodus Interstellar meets Mass Effect, and that's exactly what it seemed like, yeah.
All the lives inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
Their facial animations in this game are just like next level. I think they and oddly enough NetherRealm are really kind of at the forefront of like facial tech in video games right now. It's incredible. The Alan 2 did a very, very good job, but these guys, Ninja Theory, are just definitely on kind of in their own space. Yep, still just 2024. Oh, it will be Game Pass though. We will definitely give that a check out when it releases. Definitely.
All right, what an amazing new look at the gameplay and world of Hellblade 2 coming in 2024 to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Now to present our next award, please welcome a former Game Award winner nominated tonight for Best Fighting Game, the creative director of NetherRealm Studios. It's Ed Boon!
Hey!
The best stories are the ones we get lost in. Tonight's nominees for Best Narrative got us all in their drama, in their characters, and yes, sometimes in some weird stuff we can't explain. Here are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
In a horror story, they're only
Yeah, that tracks. 100%. It is definitely one of the better stories this year.
Together, we might survive.
Attention, all personnel! We have uninvited guests!
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. He's here on some kind of hunt.
He's not himself.
Another very good story this year. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I actually believe that Mortal Kombat 1 is among my nominees for Best Story this year.
Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to talk about a man chiseled out of stone, Sam Lake. And they aren't kidding. They have very large security men right there. So Keeley is not messing around.
Thank you so much. Alan Wake 2, from the beginning, was a very story-focused project for us.
This was
I
a
shared
recent
with the
discovery
whole
for me,
narrative
but it
team, the
blew my
writers,
fucking
Craig,
mind
Tyler,
that the guy that plays
Sinica,
Alan Wake is the guy that played
narrative
Will O'Hara
designers
in
who
Robin
made
Hood
the
Men in
story
Tights.
into gameplay, Simone, Molly, the whole narrative team, directors working with actors, Ansi, Hannah, Rosie, Holly.
Remedy does some
all the wonderful
really
actors
special stuff.
Here tonight, some
I
of
think
them,
that they
Melanie,
have.
Ilkka,
I don't know what the widespread opinion
Matt and
is,
David,
but to
the
me,
whole-
they
the
are
whole
top
cast,
tier these
wonderful
days. They
actors,
are.
and
They
the
are right
song
up there with
makers who
Insomniac
make
and Rockstar,
custom music,
and I would even say
custom
CD Projekt
songs
Red.
to
I mean, they
extend the
are
story.
really pumping out
Yet
some
a
great
Night Later,
stuff.
Poets of the Flawless, Old Gods of Asgard, Poe, This Road, every songmaker coming through Fright Music for our chapter songs. Thank you. We wanted to push things further, to do something new, and
Sam,
it's
they're gonna cut
always
you
a
off.
risk. For you to embrace it and understand it means so much. I'll treasure this always. Thank you.
As an update, the Steam Deck link's still down. I wonder if they're going to mention that at all during this. What do we got here?
アーティストとして私たちは想像力を駆使して目に見えないものを見ることができます。
It's like an ad for Adobe.
私たちはアーティスト。私たちはどこにでも存在する。私たちは安心。
You may have recognized that incredible creator who built her own independent studio in Tokyo, and she wanted to show you what she's been working on before she's even signed it with a publisher or a platform. I said, come to this show, just show it to the audience and the fans first. So that's what we're gonna do. We're honored to have her back at the Game Awards. Please give a warm welcome to Akumi Nakamura.
Is she the woman? Yeah, she's the one that left, God, the Bethesda studio there. They made, oh God, what was the name of that game? She was promoting and blew up and then she left.
Hi, Ikumi Nakamura.
Came out last year, I can't remember.
Oh, I'm super excited to be on this stage again. Thank you. First,
Ghostwire Tokyo, she was
I
from
want to
Tango
say
Gameworks,
thank
that's
you
right.
To the Anshin
Tango
artist,
Gameworks.
Miteru. And you, thank you, you, all you. Your support changed my life. Today, I am honored to introduce our first project.
Oh wow, she did, looking at her career,
It's
she did
time
art for
to
Okami and Bayonetta. That's
Anshin.
awesome.
Meet it. Bye bye.
All right, let's take a look. I don't think Keeley said it, but the name of her actual studio is Unseen. I like the art direction. Mori. All right. Awesome. Hopefully that gets picked up by somebody.
So many incredible projects tonight. Thank you, Akumi. Now, tonight, it's not lost on me that all of our Game of the Year nominees are from big established franchises. And while we all love a big sequel, it's important to use a place like TGA to introduce you to brand new worlds like what you just saw with Kamuri and like this project.
Private Division. Okay.
She sings like morning, my sister true. She laughs like noon.
A lot of games these days going with the whole gloomy ocean aesthetic.
She drowned this evening, but still visits by the light of the moon. We prayed for summer, we prayed for fall.
Ooh, I like his candle hat. That's different. You don't see that all the time. Yeah, you got one of those. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good either. Moon Studios, creator of Ori. We stole the Starfield logo. There's that game that I think like Paradox just announced that actually it looks really good, but man, they also stole that Starfield logo.
And our prayers came back like a voice in the dark, unanswered, but not quite the same.
I like the look of this. Very, very different from Ori. No Rest for the Wicked. Right on. Those Ori games were amazing. I mean, visual, spectacle. I have no reason to believe that they're not going to do something
That's No
equally
Rest for the Wicked,
amazing.
an action RPG from Moon Studios, and more information is coming March 1st, as you saw with the Wicked Inside Showcase. Tonight, during the Game Awards, viewers in the U.S. can enter to win one of 100 Lenovo Legion Go gaming handhelds, a Windows 11 gaming PC.
Let's see if this one's working, because the Steam Deck one is still not working.
For the end of the show to enter for your chance to win.
This
Here's a
one
look
also
at the Legion
not
Go
working.
in action.
Is it because they have like an ad blocker or something? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, they're still, both websites are broken.
The thrill of exploring.
Might want to vet this stuff.
The rush of victory.
I don't know what I would do with a Steam Deck, but if I win one, I guess I'd keep it. I don't know. I don't like to, I don't travel enough to need it for traveling entertainment, and when I do travel, I drive. So it's not like I'm going to be, driving and playing a game at the same time. And I also have no desire to play video games in bed. I don't watch TV in bed. Bed is for sleeping.
Every choice you make is a chance to feel something
Or
new.
wrestling my dog.
Good luck. Have fun.
This game's actually getting better reviews than I thought it would. I have zero interest. I've never played. I've certainly never played the game, but I have never seen Avatar, so I have no idea of really who any of these characters are. I don't know if they're from the movies.
Teach me.
I just never saw the movie. It didn't interest me.
What they do to the land, the RDA.
I saw some footage of people playing it. I mean, it looks, if you're into that Ubisoft style, that Far Cry style game, it seems perfectly serviceable.
But they have made us warriors.
I honestly didn't realize that
available now.
So much of Avatar was like guns and explosions and mechs and stuff. I guess I didn't really know what that movie was about.
This hits.
I was very surprised when it was like, it's a first-person shooter.
You're just a wiffle waffle. You can't even aim when you go into battle.
I am a baron. You are a border. I write decrees. You mix mortar.
Fire on thee. I got an acre. You eat horse bread because your mom's a baker.
We have been saying it all night, but it really has been an outstanding year for gaming. And now to talk about some of the biggest games, it's a pleasure to welcome from the Muppets, that's right, the great Gonzo.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of people complaining online about these giveaways not working. Apparently it works if you open it in Steam. So I'm gonna pop open Steam and see if it works. Let's win a Steam Deck live on stream.
Well, I really
I don't think.
So Gonzo, what have you been playing? Seriously, what have you been playing? Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Gonzo's buying everyone popcorn tonight.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey.
All right, that was a good one. You got me.
Don't
Well
trick
played,
Gonzo.
Jeff.
Yeah, well, thank you. Seriously, though, what have you been playing, Gonzo?
Well, lots and lots of Tears of the Kingdom. What an incredible game. You know that one mission where you follow the cuckoo up a hill? I lost track of how many days I spent doing that. The objective is really, just follow the chicken. You don't have to ask me twice.
That's right, you do love your chicken, so I get that was your favorite part. What did you think of the ending?
Oh, I never get past that cuckoo mission. I keep restarting to see if I can get a slower time.
All right, well, any other great gaming highlights this year for you, Gonzo?
Are you kidding? Actually, if you have the time. Hey, you guys got a minute?
Are we getting a Muppets game? Because that would be awesome.
This year's greatest games all revolve around one central theme. Check this out.
Yes.
Got the case board. Yeah, that's quite
Case
a
board.
conspiracy you've uncovered.
I know. You probably think I'm obsessed with chickens, and I can't appreciate video games beyond this one very specific interest.
I mean, yeah, I think we're all thinking that.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think, Zelda?
You need to bring in more Muppets. I need
Let's do
Beaker.
this IRL.
And I need the two old men that
Unbelievable.
complain.
All right, here are the nominees
And definitely the
for
Swedish
Best
Chef.
Debut
I'm just
Indie Game.
Best debut indie game.
Best debut indie game. How many of these are actually indie games? I played a little bit of Cocoon. It wasn't for me, but I enjoyed a little bit of what I played of it. I'm not good at puzzles. Pizza Tower was really kind of on my list of stuff I should have played. It looked awesome. Venba I enjoyed quite a bit. It needed a little bit more. It didn't have enough depth. Needed a little bit more. Viewfinder is incredible. If you haven't played Viewfinder, play Viewfinder.
I feel as free
The
as a
absolute
cuckoo.
coolest puzzle mechanic since the portal gun, without a doubt.
All right, the great Gonzo. Thank you, Gonzo. And now to the task at hand. The Game Award goes to Cocoon.
All right. A lot of people really enjoyed it.
Wow. Thank you so much. The team from Geometric couldn't make it out tonight, but they wanted us to pass along their thanks for everyone who played and voted for Cocoon. And to Jeppe, Mads, and Jakob, and everyone at the team at Geometric, thank you so much for being such a wonderful partner on this game. Thank you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
The Geometric team also wanted to thank they were honored to be nominated with all the awesome studios in this category. We can't wait to see what you guys do next. Thank you.
Maybe don't just start playing music before the second person.
Later tonight, we'll announce the best mobile game of 2023, but which title are you most excited to see go mobile in 2024? Google Play will be awarding the most anticipated title with their Play More award on Twitch, so head on over to Twitch to lock your vote. And now it's time for our next world premiere.
All right, what do we got? Sonic? Is Sonic getting real? This seems bad.
Did you save the game?
Really? Of course I did.
Is Sega Gaga finally coming and it's going to be FMV?
Let me reintroduce you.
Oh, all right. Well, this will be better than Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Oh, are we getting just like re-releases of... That's Golden Axe. Crazy Tax. Whoa, what is Sega doing? They said that they were gonna have a big announcement. What are we doing? Now in development? They're just remaking all the classics? All right. Oh, I got a cramp in my leg. This is bad. That looks awesome. Just going back to the well.
Now, typically a world premiere reveals one game, but leave it to Sega to announce 5 new games in one trailer. So many memories for all of us. All of those are first of the many brand new games in development and set for release over the next several years.
Awesome.
Thanks to Sega for that truly incredible
Now,
announcement.
if
All right, well, this
the
next
Offspring and
trailer
Bad
might be
Religion are
something
not on that
Dragon
soundtrack
Ball
for Crazy
fans have
Taxi,
been
I'm
waiting
going to
hear
be very
about
upset.
For a while. Here we go.
Dragon Ball Z. Okay, all right. Those games were always popular. Back when I worked at a video game store that sold a lot of, you know, retro and used games, those Dragon Ball Z PS2 games would always be real hot sellers. I think those were the Tenkaichi games. I think they might have done some on the PS3 as well. Those were always very, very popular.
Tremble before my power.
I know nothing about Dragon Ball Z outside of the fact that the one dude's name is Goku.
Now perish along with this planet.
All right.
Whatever's down there is too dangerous.
This is the Supermassive. They're making a single player Dead by Daylight deal, I think that is what this is. I was hoping to see the next Supermassive game that was like in the style of The Quarry and not one of the kind of the smaller installment games they do, but maybe that's what this is. But I was hoping it was maybe more of an original idea, you know.
This loss is a burden that we both share. Two sinners can atone from a lone prayer. Souls tied, intertwined by pride and guilt.
I wonder if this means it's going to have a bunch of licensed horror characters. I think Dead by Daylight has original characters as well, but
from the way that I've been living,
kind of what it's become, you know. I actually like this song. This is a solid track. The casting of Frank Stone. All right. Coming 2024. Right on.
That's right. 2 huge names in the horror genre, Dead by Daylight and Supermassive Games, are coming together for a brand new single-player experience, the casting of Frank Stone. Now, tonight we're showing you lots of new worlds, but now it's time to return to a world we haven't seen in quite some time.
Ooh. Fox? This isn't immediately ringing a bell. Judging by what this character is wearing, it probably won't. Can we? Is this Secret of Mana? I think this is. Yep. What is it with JRPGs and the most basic of font choices with the lowercase letters? All the trailers look exactly the same because of it. Visions of Mana. All right. 2024. Coming out on pretty much everything. Secret of Mana and Super Nintendo is a stone cold classic.
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum. A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm. And a lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye for anyone embracing
it's like Tenchu or something? Oh.
The only thing we know for sure
Ninja Gaiden
is that time marches forward.
Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Without hesitation, without remorse.
That's cool. I like that. That glide mechanic with the wings is neat.
If the drum drives the rhythm, then the river directs the flow.
Let's do this together.
This is oh, what is the game that I'm thinking of that had Jean Reno in it?
The river below.
Onimusha. Is this like a new Onimusha? Oh no, that was Capcom. Never mind.
As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Ronin. Okay. Rise of the Ronin. So PlayStation exclusive, it looks like it said published by PlayStation down there.
Duty. So which of you will do the deed?
March 22nd, 24th. First game tonight that actually has a release date. Aside from
That's Rise of the Ronin
God of War
coming to
DLC coming
PlayStation
out
in
in a few days.
2024. Now it is time to announce winners in a number of other categories. Here are the
Yeah,
nominees.
I was gonna say
for
they must be
Best
like
Action
breezing
Game.
through some of these.
Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi
I like Dead
Rush,
Island 2 quite a
and
bit. It just got to be
Remnant
too
2.
hard for me.
And the Game Award goes to
Armored Core.
Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
I don't know. I enjoyed what I
Congratulations,
played of it, I
Rob.
guess.
Here are the nominees for Best Art Direction.
Art Direction's
Alan
gotta
Wake
be
2,
Alan Wake 2.
Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Alan
Yeah.
Wake 2. Congrats, Remedy.
It
Here
is
are
like the best
nominees
looking
for
game of
Best
this year.
VR/AR. Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident
Humanity
Evil
was a
Village
neat
VR
concept.
mode,
I
and Synapse.
had a lot of difficulties
And the Game
playing
Award
it.
goes to
Not like physically playing it,
Resident
but
Evil Village
every
VR
time I would
mode.
boot the game up, all my
Congratulations to Capcom.
progress was missing. It like
Now your
refused to
nominees
save
for
on my
Best
system.
Mobile game. Final Fantasy VII, Ever
I
Crisis.
mean, mobile game, whatever, just
Honkai
game
Star
in general
Rail,
was
Hello Kitty Island
phenomenal.
Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. And the Game Award goes to Honkai Star Rail. Congratulations, Hoyoverse. All right, we have much more Game Awards to come, including the first ever performance by the Old Gods of Asgard from Alan Wake 2, and some of our biggest game announcements are still to come.
It's got like an
But right
hour
now,
left.
we'd like you to meet one of tonight's nominees for Best Debut Indie Game, who is also part of the newly inducted Future Class presented by Old Spice.
My name is Abhi. In India, when I grew up,
I had a very early interest in games. When I got to Canada at the age of 12, it was a whole new world for me. For many South Asian families,
Is this the
food
guy
is
that did
not just
Venba?
a thing to cook, but also a way of expressing affection and all the things that they cannot say. Venba is a narrative cooking game that tells the story
This
of
is
an
very
Indian
enjoyable.
mother who moves to Canada in the late 1980s. It's a story about love, loss, and family. The more local you are, the more international you become. Everybody who's played the game is able to put something from their lives into it in ways that I wouldn't have expected.
We want you.
Corporation.
Are you meant for better things?
I can save someone with this.
Lonely? Lost? Poor? Confused?
Oh, God! Oh, Lord!
Okay.
I won't let you hurt the children!
Wait, grind the. Wait, do we have to grind the children? What up, man? Welcome in.
Okay, now we sit down, very comfy.
Let the miracles of science give you purpose. Sometimes the
Interesting.
finger of God reaches down and touches you. Men and women of any race, religion, class, or political persuasion. Stop by one of our convenient volunteer centers before the opportunity is gone forever.
Bro.
Oh, it's okay. The Outlast Trials there.
Nicotine addiction can make stress worse.
They making a nicotine game?
Okay, welcome back to the Game Awards. And are you ready? It is time to get a world premiere from one of our industry's greatest creators. He's been a huge supporter of the Game Awards since the very beginning back in 2014. And tonight, I am so honored to share this latest update with you on his upcoming project. Here we go.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started bending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started bending and quacking.
This is sad.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind.
I believe the person before was Hunter Schafer.
The jabbering crab and the mad whale and started bending and quacking.
I was gonna say that looked like Udo Kier. Okay, yeah. I don't recognize the name of the first person. She didn't sound familiar. Hunter Schafer is like blowing up right now, I think. I think she's in something new that's pretty popular. Oh, she's in Euphoria. Okay. Oh, the next Hideo Kojima game. There we go. For all players and screamers. This is the Xbox one. Okay. I will say I have not experienced a lot of Hideo Kojima's output, but that dude does some weird stuff and some very interesting stuff, and I will certainly check it out. Oh This is
Please welcome
Jeff Keighley's
the visionary
masturbatory
game
fantasies.
developer behind OD, Mr. Hideo Kojima!
Now that's some embroidery work.
Welcome, Mr. Kojima, back to the Game Awards.
Thank you, Jeff. 10回目となる記念すべきこの TGA で、新作のゲーム OD、発表できて非常に嬉しいです。このゲームには、ソフィア・リリスと、ハンター・シェーファーとウドキアさんが出演されます。はい。
I'm really glad to be at the 10th Game Awards. Really happy to show the new title OD, and this title will feature main role Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer.
Okay, that's what it was. Sophia Lillis.
I think we all want to know more, of course. What kind of game are you making?
Oh, it's the girl from It. Okay, yeah, she was
誰もやったこ
good.
ともないような、斬新なことをに挑戦することを非常に大好き。
Pretty solid cast.
Xbox ゲームスタジオの力を借りまして、彼らのクラウド技術を使って、全く新しい、ユニークで尖ったゲームっていうのを今作っています。で今までないものなんで、言葉で説明はしにくいんですけども、これもちろんゲームです。遊んで楽しめるゲームなんですけども、ある種映画でもあって、さらに、新しいメディアになるかもしれないという可能性を秘めたものです。
So I really like to always challenge new things, groundbreaking things, and that's my kind of rule. But this one, with help of Xbox Game Studios and using their cloud gaming technology, I'm kind of doing this together. But it's really to make immersive, and also something that no one has seen before is what I'm trying to do. And it is a game, don't get me wrong, but it's at the same time a movie, but at the same time a new form of media.
So is this going to be like similar like Immortality, where it's like a true interactive movie? That's kind of neat.
Wait, is there somebody else at the door? Everyone, please welcome Jordan Peele to the Kojima-verse.
Okay. All right. Oh, there's whatchamacallit from Kind of Funny. I like him. Greg Miller. Jeez. I really started to come around on the Kind of Funny stuff. I never watched it up until about 6 months ago or so. I've been really enjoying it.
Welcome to the Game Awards. What a fun surprise. I know you're a big fan of Hideo's games, right?
A huge fan of Hideo. This man is an icon. And I can say from the first moment I played Metal Gear Solid 2, I knew I was experiencing the work of an artist whose craft just hits different. And he's been an inspiration to me, and the opportunity to collaborate with him is truly incredible. In my films, I'm always trying to maximize the immersion, put the audience into the main character's shoes. Hideo is the master of this. And he does it on a whole nubba level. And what he's cooking up here is completely immersive, utterly terrifying, and I am absolutely honored to be collaborating with the GOAT. Let's go!
I think Jordan Peele has some absolutely incredible ideas. I don't think he always necessarily sticks the landing. I thought Get Out's like one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's incredible. I did not really like Us. Nope, I've only seen once. I saw it when it came out in theaters. I need to see it again. But I remember that it just kind of like, I know, it seemed like it was going in, it didn't quite necessarily get where it was going. But he's got tremendous ideas. So I'm always interested to see what he has going on.
ゲームを作っています。で、ジョーダンはゲームを遊びながら育って映画を作ってるんで、この2人が一緒にコラボするの非常に面白いかなというので、ジョーダンと一緒にものを作り出しました。
Well, Jordan is one of those genius, and I've been a big fan of him. And when I met him, I felt like we were friends from the past. We get on very well. We like things that we both like, and we're really happy, and we wanted to collaborate something. And This time, well, Jordan, I grew up watching movies, and I'm a game creator now. Jordan grew up playing games, and he's a movie director now. So this two collaboration will be really awesome. So that's why I wanted to do something together with Jordan.
あとですね、このプロジェクトは、ジョーダンだけではなくて、多くの、クリエイティブサポーターとか、人たちと、参加が予定されてます。で、それぞれの恐怖っていうのの焦点を当ててもらってストーリーテリングしてもらうと予定です。で、ここではそのメンバーを紹介できませんけども、非常に豪華な夫人というか巨匠たちの集まりなんで、僕はその彼らを集めてアベンジャーズと呼んでます。ぜひ楽しみにしてください。
So what I could say right now is that I'm kind of it's not just Jordan. I have other creative collaborative partners with me on board on this project. I can't really say who they are right now.
Interesting.
But
I wonder if they're each going to be like responsible for a portion of the game. That'd be kind of cool. Like almost like an anthology within itself.
Well, the door's closed for now, so no more special guests, but it's going to be amazing.
I just want to stress that what this man is building here is unlike any other game. It is going to be crazy. That's it.
We cannot wait to learn more. Hideo Kojima,
awesome.
Jordan Peele, thank you so much, guys.
All right, to give you an update on the Steam Deck giveaway, it currently has a 4-hour wait. The giveaway ends in less than 2 hours, so good luck with that.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense.
Jurassic Park?
For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nublar.
Very high quality cutscene. And just recreating the big moments from the movie.
Is anyone there?
Just want Wayne Knight to pop out in dinosaur form. T-Rex. It only works when Chris Pratt does it. Oh, it's first person? Yeah, that could be neat. Jurassic Park Survival. We spent a lot of time coming up with that name. Who is making it? Oh, Saber is making it. Okay.
Please welcome Grammy Award-winning producer, Zed.
Is this... Am I in high school?
Hello, everybody.
Are we gonna stay
honored
the
to
night?
be here tonight to present the award for Best Audio Design. Sound is an often overlooked but crucial aspect of game development. It's what brings games to life.
I will tell you right now, I don't think it's nominated, but holy shit, Modern Warfare 3 sound design is insane.
The echoes inside
It is
an abandoned
incredible.
spacecraft, or the satisfying sound of shooting a web. This year, we've seen some incredible
Spider-Man is
examples of
also
audio
very
design in games as talented sound designers have pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Here are the nominees.
Best audio design.
Yeah, it all makes tough for me because I'm playing on PC. So I'm just I have, I'm playing it through studio monitors, so I mean, it sounds nice, but it's, I have no, it's not like I have like a subwoofer low end or a full setup or anything.
And the Game Award goes to Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, that makes sense. If it was going to win anything, it was going to win an audio-related category.
Thank you so much. 信じられません。このような素晴らしい賞をいただきありがとうございます。制作チーム一丸となって取り組んだ成果を評価していただけたことを大変嬉しく思います。制作をサポートしてくださった皆様、また作品を応援していただいた皆様に
Hi-Fi Rush was cool. I had a hard time playing it a little bit, getting in rhythm with it. It was a
Just
little
a quick
difficult.
translation. Thank you for this amazing award. It's so glad that the work that the team has done together to achieve has been recognized here. Thank you to everyone who supported this project. And from myself, thank you to our family, friends, partners, pets.
Okay, that
thank you everyone at Bethesda,
that game
ZeniMax,
that got announced earlier. I'm trying to play some catch up with a little bit more context with some of the games that have been announced. That Pony Island 2 Panda Circus from the guy that did Inscription, that actually is a sequel. I didn't realize that there was already a game from Pony Island.
Thank you so much.
Or a game called Pony Island.
All right, let's turn to the world of Fortnite. If you haven't already, check out the Game Awards Island in Fortnite. It's been updated with new trophies tonight to collect. Fortnite is expanding into a full-on platform with tons of new experiences beyond Battle Royale. Earlier today, Lego Fortnite launched, and on Saturday, the music game
at this point,
Fortnite
is probably the biggest video game of all time that I've never played.
Rocket League delivers Rocket Racing. Here's your first look.
I don't necessarily have anything against it. I just, when I was kind of in the mood to play Battle Royales, I just really fell in love with PUBG, and then I kind of just stopped playing them. I played quite a bit of Apex, but I just never got into Fortnite. Played a tiny bit of Warzone, a little bit here and there. It's been quite some time since I played it. Probably a couple of years at least at this point. I think the first time I played it, or the last time I played it, was when the original Warzone map and all that was still going on when they first, probably within the first year of it coming out. Rocket Racing, all right. That's cool. It's out tomorrow.
Their minds yearn to a
More gloomy, sad voiceovers.
still holds sway. Their glory fades to
A lot of games, not just tonight, but just in general, over the past year or two, that are really going for like the ancient Japan aesthetic. And this is what, the third one we've seen so far tonight?
Master, are there more good folks in the world or bad?
And you know that there's going to be a Ghost of Tsushima sequel at some point.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Because goodness without teeth punishes not. It only foments evil. Cleanse the world with blood and grow lotuses in it. That
Wait, is this
your destiny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Journey to the West. So I'm sorry, never mind, not Japanese, but yeah.
The New West.
Is this isn't
the destined one.
Oh God, what is the name of that game? That's from the Chinese studio that came out of nowhere. That looks amazing. It's not Black Myth Wukong. That already came out, right? Or is it? It is Black Myth Wukong. Yes, this is Black Myth Wukong. Okay, yeah.
It will fit me just as well. Bathed in blood yet.
Yeah, this just looks super impressive from that trailer that legitimately came out of nowhere. Like nobody had heard of the game, and it was like this is just this brand new studio in China, and they're making this unreal looking game. And then we kind of saw like a very official look at it during. Was it Summer Game Fest or at the Xbox presentation? It might have been Summer Game Fest, where they they announced next year, I believe, is the. But they didn't have a hard date. Maybe we get an actual date at the end of this. I get the feeling that this game is going to be way too hard for me, but man, it looks so good.
Oh, sweet destiny.
Yeah, there we go. Now just don't get delayed. That's awesome. Suicide Squad?
Batman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Superman.
It's only a couple months away.
Are slaughtering the people they swore to protect.
My Justice League will burn this Earth down for me.
Flash, how do I stop this?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
I don't know. I know that they've really downplayed the live service aspect of this with doing those like developer diary things. I imagine it's still there. I don't think they stripped it out. I think they're just really trying to downplay it, which is going to upset people. But they make it seem like, hey, we really steered away from it, and then the game comes out and it's like, nope, it's riddled with microtransactions. I just still don't think these characters, like, they just don't really play like you would expect them to play. Like, I remember seeing the footage. Granted, this was the footage from, like, before they delayed it. But it just didn't look like, they all looked like the same. And that was the problem with Arkham Knights that I had, is everybody just kind of seemed like the same.
So, what's the plan?
Time for us bad guys to save the world.
Although I'm happy that Samoa Joe is in it. I like Samoa Joe.
Come on.
Yep. Yeah, just a little bit less than 2 months.
Suicide Squad, and joining me now are Rebecca and Megan from Digital Extremes up in Canada to talk about all things Warframe. We've got a special Warframe Twitch drop tonight for those of you watching on Twitch. But I understand you've also got some other news for Warframe fans on the next expansion, right?
Yeah, we do. You know, it's been 10 years for Warframe, so, 10 years for you. We assumed we'd get a seniors discount of some time, just because our game is probably the oldest game here, maybe. But yeah,
I don't think I ever touch Warframe. I know some people are super into that.
We are going to be showing you the release date for our next major update for Warframe. So we do have a trailer for, Warframe players around the world to watch, which is quite exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible ride, 10 years of just our incredible developers, our community just supporting us along the way. So if you're a Warframe fan and watching, we love you and thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy the next update, Whispers in the Walls.
Oh yeah, thanks for having us back too. Devs at home, we love you guys.
All right, thanks guys. Let's take a look.
For generations you've slept. No purpose. No call to wake you. But now, you have changed everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have no frame of reference for anything to do with Warframe. I always thought it was like a competitive first-person shooter, but every time I see footage of it, or not first-person, the third-person shooter, every time I see footage of it, it seems like so much more than that. Like it's like a story-based like single-player thing, but I don't know if it actually is. I think it's a multiplayer game, but maybe they're putting single-player into it, or maybe they did over the however long. Unfortunately, I just don't know anything about it.
is waiting. Don't be late.
Ooh. Don't be late. Next week as well.
There is so much more Game Awards ahead. You thought the surprises were done? Nope, there's lots coming. But while you're here, head to supergameawards.com through December 31st for a chance to win a trip for 4 to the brand new Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Checking out some of the live reaction to some of this stuff that's going on. People seem to be absolutely pumped about the Hideo Kojima Jordan Peele deal. It's called OD. People are super into that, which I figured they would be.
Ready for a new way to play? Experience the immersive world of Super Mario. Brought to life like never before. Super Nintendo World. Now open at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Man, I wish I had the means to go see that Super Nintendo World, the Super Mario World amusement park stuff. Because man, that would be incredible to go to. We getting just accolades, or are we getting the DLC? I'll have to remember to reinstall the game. I decided not to keep doing the New Game Plus stuff. I finished the game. I needed to move on. If you say anything about this game, Bethesda will hunt you down online, tell you that you are wrong. Yeah, just accolades, that's weird. It's weird because they're like not nominated for Game of the Year at this thing. So for them to be like, yeah, let's show a trailer talking about how much everybody loves us. Like, this seems like kind of an odd
life
I know.
To the living, death to the dead.
All right.
We've sworn to protect the living.
I mean, accurate. Oh shit.
Keep the incarnate and the invisible
move.
separate to bring peace.
Twister is here.
Once their grip on this world is broken.
Uh-oh.
Life to the living. Death to the dead. Life to the living. Death to the dead. Life to the living. Death to the dead. Honoring my oath. Or sacrificing the living.
He's glowing.
I'm not
That's not a good sign. Oh, I think she's dead.
Honor your oath. Or bring me back.
Oh, that's not good. Watch out, there's a thing there.
Don't leave me like this.
Some cool character design stuff throughout the night tonight. Banishers. Okay. Oh, it's made by Don't Nod.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
I need the police. You need to send the police right away.
You ready?
It's the Division? No. I don't think so. The lower half is going numb.
Look out! Ready? Officer is down and we need backup. Let's go! Get back!
You can still make it out of this. Drop the gun and let her go.
I'm not going in!
Would he still be using or wearing his uniform during the interrogation?
So, are you ready?
Ready or Not, made by Void Interactive. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, no, I know what Ready or Not is. Yeah. That game is very interesting. People play it very realistic. You can watch footage of it on YouTube. That's cool. I've seen some really interesting stuff with that.
Age of Empires, Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, Little Nightmares, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are just some of the big titles coming to mobile in 2024. Head to the Game Awards on Twitch to vote for
I
which
still
title
play
you want
Angry
to win
Birds.
Google Play's own Play More
And
Award.
Jetpack Joyride. I
Now,
am definitely
please
not
welcome
up
last
on the
year's
mobile.
winner of Games for Impact for the game As Dusk Falls, which is coming to PlayStation on March 7th
As
and
Dusk
is
Falls was
available
cool.
for pre-order tonight. Creative director Caroline Marshall.
I just really wish they didn't end that game on a cliffhanger, because I don't think it did well enough to get a sequel. Unless maybe somehow it did. I don't know.
Bonsoir, everyone. Winning last year was definitely a highlight of my 22 years in the industry. Games for Impact is one of the most important categories at the Game Awards. The games nominated this year offer unique and nuanced perspectives on topics that concern us all, from the climate crisis to cultural diversity. They broaden our horizons.
I know Terra Nil is nominated for this, and I believe they were actually doing a bunch of donation stuff along with the release of the game.
This is one of the most essential powers of our medium. Here are the outstanding nominees.
Games for Impact.
I've not heard of that first game. Chance of Centaur,
The theme.
yeah, Goodbye Volcano High. I'm familiar with that. Chia was cool. Terra Nil, oh, game is so good. I just wish Venba had more to it. I enjoyed it so much, but I just wish it had more to it.
And the Game Award goes to Chia.
All right, cool.
Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of developer ourselves, who cannot be here, but I got a message from Phil Clifford, co-founder of ourselves. I'd like to thank ourselves family
Yeah, the
for your
developers
trust
from like a
and
really small
unbelievable talent.
like island nation, right?
Kepler and Sony for believing in this crazy project. And the entire
Yeah,
population of
New
New
Caledonia.
Caledonia who championed
Caledonia,
and
sorry.
embraced cheer all along. Thank you, merci, Oleti.
Hello. I'm Abubakar Salim. I'm mainly known for my acting work in Raised by Wolves and Assassin's Creed Origins. But, that is not why I'm here. Oh, okay. Sorry, no, this is crazy, man. I mean, I remember watching the Game Awards when I was younger, so being up here now is like,
That's a really weird cut to
Look,
Reggie.
I've loved games all my life. I played them all my life, man, from Kingdom Hearts, Garry's Mod, Golden Sun. And it started with my dad, right? He got me into them. He understood, that games are an art form. It's a great space to enjoy and escape from the reality of the world. And he passed away a while back, and I'll tell you what, I'm still figuring it out. But 4 years ago, I decided that I needed to try and process my grief in a way that felt true to me and him. So I took the biggest risks of my life, and through everything that I had in making a game, a piece of art that honored him, an ode to the people we have loved and lost. So the reason I'm here tonight is because with the love and support of a lot of people here, I'm gonna take another big risk and I'm gonna show you what we've been building. I'm gonna offer you this game, a game from my old man. I hope you like it.
Yeah, he definitely had a hard time getting through that. That's rough.
Every story begins at the end of another. Each story carries with it the echoes of those that came before. My Baba, my father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera. Here, I seek my father's return.
This looks very nice. Looks very Prince of Persia-ish, that new one that's coming out next month. I like how it zooms out to give you a good sense of scale. That's cool. Looks like it's got a color-based mechanic, kind of like Ikaruga. There's that other side-scrolling game that had the blue and orange color mechanic. I can't remember the name of it right now. It was quite some time ago. I think it was like a PS3 game.
I cannot stop. I will not stop. Kalunga, god of death, hear my plea. Kalunga, god of death, come to me.
Show me you are ready.
Tales of Kenzera. Awesome. That's cool. Good for him, man. Take some of that grief and put it into something productive. That's awesome. This looks kind of like oh god, what is the name of that game? True Colors and Against the Storm and oh my god, why can I not think of that name of that game? My brain is just off tonight. Life is Strange. Life is Strange. It looks like Life is Strange. I really loved Life is Strange True Colors. I thought that was fantastic.
It's been 27 years, y'all. Why now? Because
Lost Records,
we made a
Bloom and
promise.
Rage. That's cool. Oh, it's Don't Nod again. Okay, well, I
That
love
was Lost
Don't Nod,
Records,
so
a brand new world from
absolutely,
the
man. They've been
behind
pumping
Life
out
is
games
Strange.
over Don't Nod.
Now we have a world premiere, new look at a game based on an ongoing franchise of 18
Well,
years.
I would definitely
over
be playing that.
250 million users worldwide. This entirely in-engine trailer shows off the blend between cartoon 3D graphics with hardcore action. This is the first Berserker.
Okay. Dungeon Fighter and Nexon.
Finally, I found you. Trampled by the one you trusted. Abandoned from your king. You thought you were a hero.
Is this like John Nord WWF 90s Berserker? Because that would be cool.
You are just one of us.
Why is my, hang on, sorry. Something happened here. Sorry, there is,
This is no ordinary.
sorry about that. All of a sudden my taskbar was covering,
your life.
covering the, screen for me. It's got a neat look. I like how bright and colorful and glowy everything is. Because the rest of it looks drab and dark as hell. Kazan, the first Berserker. Cool.
Looks good, right? All right, now it's time for our first performance by the Game Awards Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
This
Is this
one,
thing
though, is a
going
little
longer
bit
than
of a
we
twist.
thought?
They're about to play music from an upcoming game that no one has heard yet. You might call it one of those world premieres, and this is a special one. It's written by one of the greatest video game composers of all time, the legendary Nobuo Uematsu. Here is the Game Awards Orchestra, led by Lauren Balfe, with lead vocals from Lauren Allred, debuting the theme song from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Cool.
Enjoy.
That's a nice get. Final Fantasy games always have very nice music. This is not necessarily what I thought what we were getting. I figured this would be more like a sweeping orchestral thing that's like sad J-pop. I wish I could get into this. I liked playing the remake, you know, as somebody who didn't necessarily enjoy Final Fantasy VII when it first came out. But I just couldn't, there was so much bloat. It was just so much, there was just so much filler in that game that I just couldn't keep pushing through it. I'm sure I will probably inevitably, when this hits like PlayStation Plus, I will check it out. Monitor and you're screwing up. Fantastic voice. Jesus. That was very nice. Is that Jesse Cox? Kind of looked like him. What's he up to these days?
What an absolutely beautiful song from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is nominated for Most Anticipated Game tonight. Thank you to Lauren Allred and Maestro Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra. They will be back later to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees.
Oof, I think this is going
not
longer than I thought.
all we have tonight for Final Fantasy fans.
I thought he said it was gonna be 2 hours. We only got 21 minutes left. I'm getting the feeling this is going until 10:30.
Or so they'll tell you, dearie.
Makes me
Because
wish
the
I would
future
have
has
not
the
skipped
power
dinner.
to change anything, even the past. Strap in, Newty. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
This looks. Is this Apex? This looks like Apex. Apex Final Fantasy. That is such a weird crossover.
That's a very fun one. Limits are made to be broken when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes to Apex Legends on January 9th. And that key art you just saw was drawn by Nomura-san himself. Thank you so much for that incredible announcement. Now it's time to announce the winners of a few more awards as selected by the fans and our voting jury.
They put so
In the
little
category of
emphasis on
Best
these
Score in
awards,
Music,
man.
The nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16.
It's kind of sad.
Hi-Fi
It's like
Rush, and
it's the
Legend of
Game
Zelda
Awards in
Tears of the
name
Kingdom.
only. I mean, yes,
And
they are
the
giving
Game
out
Award
awards,
goes
but my
to
God, come on, man.
Final Fantasy 16. So, congratulations. Here are the nominees.
Like these
for
people
Best
that put in all this work, they don't get to go on the stage.
Cocoon,
Best independent
Dave the
game. It's
Diver,
not an independent
Dredge,
game.
Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. And the Game Award goes to Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars is phenomenal.
Congrats, Sabotage. Here are the nominees for Best Community Support.
Man, wouldn't it be cool to have the
Baldur's
Sea of
Gate
Stars
3,
people come up and get the
Cyberpunk
award?
2077, Destiny 2,
It's got to be
Final Fantasy
Cyberpunk.
14,
Man, they really
and
turned
No
that thing
Man's
around. They got
Sky.
all that goodwill
And
back.
the Game Award goes
It's got to be
to
Cyberpunk.
Baldur's Gate 3.
I get that they do a great job with their community, but
all right.
that game launched in a
Nominees for
perfectly
Best
fine
Fighting Game. Those are
thing.
God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star
I would probably
Brawl
give this to
2,
Street Fighter
Honkai
personally.
Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. And the Game Award this year goes to Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Congrats,
That was a
Capcom.
very, very fun game.
All right. Most anticipated game. Your nominees this year were Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Grand Theft Auto
Hades
6.
2,
I mean, these are games that are
Like
coming
a
out next
Dragon,
year.
Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. And the Game Award this year goes to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yeah, he's
Congratulations,
in
Square
bed
Enix
with Square
on it.
Enix at this
All right.
point.
Well, it's been 8 months since the release of Honkai Star Rail, a winner tonight for Best Mobile Game. This space fantasy RPG filled with myths and legends is set for more intergalactic expeditions in 2024. And tonight we have an
I
exclusive
really wanted to
look
check that out when
at
it came out, and I just never
the
got
next
around
destination.
to doing it. I think at the time, I could be wrong, but I think at the time it wasn't out on PlayStation. It was only on mobile, and I just don't really like playing mobile games. I don't like playing games on my
Its
phone.
pages will always reveal something new.
Yeah, looking through to see if there's any
Unforgettable memories.
new info on
Only a beginning.
all that Sega stuff. Just that they're all reboots, you know, some brand new games in the series. So that's cool. I know friend Davis is going to be
And joy will both
he's going to be hard as glass to know that there is a new legit Jet Set Radio coming. I grew up playing a lot of Golden Axe and a lot of Streets of Rage. The local pizza place when I was growing up had a Golden Axe cabinet, so pretty much every week I was down there playing some Golden Axe.
Welcome to Penacony, young lady. May I ask your name?
Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
Ooh, Galaxy Ranger. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fun.
A nominee tonight for Best Mobile Game, Monster Hunter Now is the new mobile game from Niantic and Capcom. Like all Niantic's games, Monster Hunter Now is played in the real world, and tonight they have a special in-game event going on right now with new monsters, new weapons, and special free game items for new players to join the hunt. It's available now for iPhone and Android, so check it out, Monster Hunter Now. Coming up, we've got an exclusive new look at the new Fallout series. We'll be right back.
All right. The same commercials we saw earlier. I guess I'll use this as an opportunity while we're kind of seeing some of these same commercials. I just really want to thank everybody. If you're still watching this, you got this far into this stream, or you're watching it later on, I really want to thank everybody that checked out the 1999 video that came out on the channel this week. I've been getting some really nice feedback about it. I really enjoyed making it. You know, it was a lot of time, a lot of effort to get it done, but it was 100% worth it. It's really nice to know that people are enjoying it. So thank you very, very much if you got a chance to check it out. Oh man, Modern Warfare Season 1, I have been playing a ton of meat. I have not seen the Grease map yet. It has not come up when I'm playing. It is just not in the rotation for me. I really want to check it out, but I've played quite a bit on meat and I am loving it. It is a lot of fun. I am well into production on the next animated video, but man, I am having a lot of problems with it. It is definitely the most ambitious one that I have done, and I am telling you right now, I may be a little bit over my head with trying to try and accomplish everything that I want to accomplish with it. Uh-oh. Actually, I think something might be... Speaking of that, I just realized that something might be wrong with that. Using the Wellerman song. Is this game actually real?
back here at the Game Awards, and that was a new look at Skull and Bones from Ubisoft, which is coming out on February 16th. I'm happy to announce that players can register now for the upcoming closed beta from December 15th to 18th on all platforms. And now it's time for the announcement of the next game from the studio that won Best Game Direction in 2021.
All right. Oh. Oh, it's okay. Arcane. What do we got? We're kind of waiting to see what they're going to do after Deathloop. Man, people really cooled on Deathloop after it came out. It was getting like 10s across the board, and people were like super praising it. And then it just, everybody just really kind of cooled on it. I thought it had some really interesting concepts. It just wasn't for me in the long run. You know, I tried sticking with it for as long as I could, but
Relax, man. I don't bite.
Uh-oh.
Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
Oh, shit! Oh, that's cool. All right, right on. That's neat.
There you go. Joining me now are Dinga Bakaba from Arcane Leon
That's
and Bill
cool.
Roseman from Marvel to tell us, how did this come together, guys?
Well, Jeff, let me tell you, the secret superpower of Marvel games is our constant focus on bringing together world-class talent with the fan-favorite characters that they love. Now, we are huge fans of Arcane Leon, not only because of the story-rich games they create with innovative gameplay, but because of their authentic passion. And that's why,
Is that Blade
on
movie
Blade's
ever going to come
50th
out?
anniversary, we are so honored to announce this true Marvel team-up.
Yes, and after Dishonored and Deathloop, our first order of business was to make another very arcane game, but with a title that is easier to say in a French accent. And when we had, when Sébastien Mitton
I'm
and
just
I
really
had an
curious about
opportunity to chat with
it.
Marvel,
I assume this would be
said, okay,
first
let's
person
really
because that's kind of
challenge
what
them.
they
Let's
do.
present our wildest
I don't know
take
about a
on a superhero
first-person
that we both
Blade
love.
game. You would want him to move around and
We ate it up.
have that third-person
I mean,
kind
the
of.
Arcane
I don't know.
touch
Maybe not.
fits Blade like his trademark trench coat. And I mean, think about it. It's a mature action-adventure game, single player, where you get to play Blade your way. For true believers, it's a dream come true.
Very excited to learn more. Dinga, why this character?
Well, he's the Daywalker. Eric Brooks is half man, half vampire, torn between the warm society of the living and the rushing power of the undead. And as a kid of mixed origins, his dual heritage resonated with me. So yes, it is a dream to be making a game about Blade in Paris, my hometown. You know, if
Oh, so Blade's
Well,
in
if-
Paris? Interesting.
if my hometown was walled in and we shared it with bloodthirsty invaders that come out as soon as the sun goes down, ça serait un petit peu la merde quand même.
Anything else you can tell us about the game? I know it's pretty early, right?
I can tell you one thing.
Okay.
The entire team at Arcane Lyon is, pouring so much love into this immersive third-person action
perfect.
adventure set in the heart of
Fantastic.
Paris.
Good.
So please sit back. Let
Now
us
we need a
cook,
scene where he walks
and
into a
voila.
club.
Merci beaucoup.
Donald Logue is
Merci.
there. Blood starts coming from the faucet or from the sprinkler system.
Stunts too. Dinga Bell, thank you very much, guys.
We
Great
also need
announcement. All right, awesome.
a
Thanks,
scene
Dinga.
where
All right.
motherfuckers are trying
Now
to skate
please welcome
uphill.
the star of Twisted Metal, a nominee tonight for Best Adaptation, Anthony Mackie.
I was hoping it was Samoa Joe. I don't care about Anthony Mackie. I find Anthony Mackie super bland. I did not like his stuff, his work in the Marvel movies. I did not like his work in Twisted Metal.
Everybody gave up.
He just has
You guys
like
didn't.
negative charisma
Hey,
on
I just
screen.
want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched Twisted Metal on Peacock. And
All seven of you.
Yeah, I have one thing to do before I get on to the award I'm supposed to represent up here. Okay? Okay, all right. I know I say a lot of different things. You can't scream them all. Jeez. Now, no one knows this yet, so you three guys and everybody else is going to be the first. Because of our incredible fans.
Oh, they're doing season 2.
Twisted Metal is coming back for season 2 on Peacock.
All right.
So
Peacock doesn't have much going
everybody
on,
get your
so.
motor revving, because you're going on another ride with John Doe. You look great. You guys see this section right here? You guys look great. Keep it going, baby. I don't trust this dude, but y'all look great. Don't you yell at me. I love you more. I love you.
Okay.
What is wrong with y'all? Okay, stop it. You. Okay. Love you too. I see you. I see you. Shut up. Okay. Today, the best games are like living universes, constantly expanding with new content and challenges, right? And that's what this award for Best Ongoing Game recognizes. The games that continue to deliver fresh experiences for their loyal communities. Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game. Light always pierces through.
I don't really know what the state of Apex is. I haven't been checking it out. Cyberpunk is not an ongoing game. It just got DLC.
Free try.
People seem to be really big into like that like Fortnite Classic thing that they're doing. They brought back like the original map. I was actually watching some people stream it. It looked like they were having a blast.
Okay, I get so many cool points with my sons for this moment. All right, so the game award goes to, shut up, Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes, the ongoing game that they just announced that like, hey, we're done and we're moving on to the sequel in The Witcher 4.
This is heavy, dude.
That's a weird. It's not an. I love Cyberpunk, but it's not an ongoing game.
Oh my goodness. What a journey. What a journey it's been. Holy. Video games are awesome. This is an incredible moment. From launch to 1.5 to 2.0 in Phantom Liberty, and now the Ultimate Edition, like the tenacity and the resilience of the team and just wanting to bring forward stories that impact, worlds that are immersive, you know, the world being immersive, and of course the gameplay just being fun as hell. This is exciting. Team, we accept this on behalf of hundreds of people who put their hearts and souls in it. The two of us here.
They really
Please,
turned.
Sasuke,
I mean,
including this guy
I didn't
here.
think they would ever be able to fix.
I mean, I have
that
to
game,
include
but
here
man, they
our
really turned it
amazing
around.
players. They've been with us throughout the whole journey, gave us feedback, made funny memes, videos, you know, wrote posts on Twitter, on Reddit. It was amazing, you know, to see the reception of the players when they were actually getting all of those updates. Just recently, we shipped update 2.1
All right,
for
get out,
Cyberpunk
guys.
2077, and it's for all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just right back to the drum and bass. Oh no, I'm taking this to my chair. Where are you guys going?
Congratulations, guys. Our next guest has worked on some truly memorable games over the past 20 years, like GTA 5, Bully, Need for Speed Underground, and the Red Dead Redemption series.
Interesting.
Now he leads a new studio, Lightspeed
Dan Hauser?
LA.
Oh,
Steve
no.
C. Martin is here to unveil a brand new project. Steve?
Thanks, Jeff.
Great to have you here. You showed this to me earlier this year. Tell us a bit about it.
It's an honor to be here, so thanks for having us. Over the past few years at Lightspeed LA, myself and a remarkable team of over 200 talented, diverse industry veterans and fresh new talent have been in deep development on a fully original, AAA, futuristic open-world game. Tonight, we're really excited to offer you all a sneak peek at what we've been working on. I'm so excited to share so much more with you in the future. But for now, I hope you all enjoy this first.
It's really interesting to see what all the ex-Rockstar people are up to, because we're really kind of starting to see the stuff. You know, Leslie Benzies stuff has been announced. Dan Houser's group just announced their stuff. Now this, you know, we've definitely been seeing the, you know, the results of the people that have been leaving BioWare. You know, we saw a new game from those people earlier. There's another studio that was just announced from ex-BioWare people a couple weeks ago. A lot of these people that kind of shaped the 2000s in video games are, you know, they've left their home, so to speak, and got new stuff going on.
I'm scared, Mommy. Please.
The lip sync, I don't know if it's the trailer or the stream or not, because the stream has been of questionable quality, but the lip syncing on this looks a little off. This is interesting.
Follow me.
The facial work on the child is very nice. Very Judge Dredd, Blade Runner type city. Last Sentinel. All right, that looks intriguing. No year attached to that, definitely. Probably a couple years off at least.
Lift your head.
That's neat.
Now open your eyes, slowly.
What floating bricks?
Take a breath and look around you.
That person looks very large. This looks like definitely not the same thing, but the mask on that thing looked like that Talos Principle trailer that came out.
Fate always tests us. You have to fight until the end. I'll find you.
Also kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Daytime Returnal in a way. The First Descendant. A lot of firsts, a lot of lasts. All right, Summer, another Nexon joint.
That was the First Descendant, which is launching the summer of 2024 from Nexon. Now we have a new look at Hoyoverse's next big game, Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy ARPG. I had my eye on this one for a while. We had it at Gamescom, and we're excited to unveil their latest announcement right here at TGA.
A lot of people talk about that Blade game online. That's getting a lot of attention. And mostly people just posting the picture, posting the trailer. I think it's awesome that it's third person. That's kind of the big takeaway for me. Cool. Man, there's way more trailers and games in this thing, or actual award giving out. Gundam. Is this Gundam? No, this isn't Gundam DLC for Armored Core, right? This looks very, yeah, this looks like its own thing. I know this also just looks like Gundam, but man, this looks a lot like Armored Core. Oh, it has nothing to do with Gundam. Never mind. Mecha Break. And they need to maybe let the names of games last on the screen a little bit longer.
Let's see what happens when they find out.
This looks amazing.
Ray tracing is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's super real. What do you think's powering your gaming? Like a 4090?
40 series?
You're actually playing on a Chromebook Plus. Wow. Streaming on GeForce Now.
No.
I would never have guessed that.
I might have to look into getting a new Chromebook.
A lot of PlayStation stuff tonight. Helldivers.
Against us. As
This
we
is
battle against
February, I think?
the automaton threat grows more menacing by the day. We need valiant soldiers to take on these deadly robotic hordes and spread our message of peace and democracy. Use the galaxy's most advanced weaponry. Fight alongside a
Yeah, kind of leaning into the. I don't know what the first game did, so I didn't play it, but definitely this one, through the marketing, has been leaning pretty heavily into the Starship Troopers type deal.
Fight for freedom. Enlist today.
Yeah, February 8th.
What is your life?
More Warhammer.
My honor is my life. What is your craft? My craft is death. What is your pledge?
This has got to be Space Marine, right? Space Marine 2.
My pledge.
September 9th. All right, we got a date. Yeah, Space Marine 2. That's a cool statue. I really enjoyed that first game, and I have no history or connection to Warhammer.
Now we have a
I really
special
enjoyed that
surprise for you, live and exclusively here at the Game Awards.
We're actually going to give out an award.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Alan Wake.
I am your host, Warlindor, and I present to you the Old Gods of Asgard featuring that best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
I really got to get on the ball with playing more of this week. There he is. They got him on stage.
You grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories, and you're all made up pure. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. Come on in and listen, lost words you be missing on the fire you're bearing. The eye of the darkness you're
This is fantastic. Such a fucking bizarre game, man. of wishes it just didn't have some of the encumbrances that a survival horror game have, and just some of the kind of, I don't want to say they're outdated mechanics, but just like, I don't know, the amount of like just wandering through the forest trying to find stuff. I ended up just, a lot of it I just kind of critical pass as I've been playing through it.
Chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
You know, the first game, it just, you know, it's become a bigger deal as the years have gone on, but when that first game came out, you know, it was not like super well received, and Remedy was just not, you know, they were the Max Payne people, you know, for the most part was kind of their identity. And, you know, I know that there's people that really like the first game, but man, what they've been able to do with Alan Wake 2 and just kind of erase all of that negativity is not necessarily the right thing, but, you know, they've really turned Alan Wake into a bigger thing than it was at release. And that's really commendable on them. I think they earned a lot of goodwill with Control because the Xbox game there, the one that was the TV show, you know, it just didn't really do enough for them. But Control really pushed everything forward, and I think without that, we wouldn't be seeing Alan Wake 2, and we wouldn't be seeing the insane budget that the game obviously had. There's Sam Lake, there we go. That dude just loves life. He's just so excited. He also looks like a CG character from like a PlayStation demo reel. Not a lot of game developers doing crazy shit like this. I can see Kojima maybe doing something like this. Or if he's like taking notes right now in the audience, like writing down like, we need to get it banned. Man, those blinding lights in the crowd, my God.
Fabulous Poets of the Fall performing in the role of Old Gods of Asgard. Thank you to the band, Sam Lake, Remedy, Epic, the cast, and everyone involved to bring that performance to life, something you will only see right here on the Game Awards. Now it's time for an update on a game we announced back at TGA.
Oh, you know what? I just realized, because they said that that orchestra was playing again for Game of the Year. It's got to be Baldur's Gate 3, because I don't think anything else that was announced has like an orchestral score to it. I mean, Spider-Man has sort of, I guess, but maybe Zelda? I don't know, but I think that they might have tipped their hat there with that.
Family. We have lived 1,000 lives. We have died 1,000 times. Whoever we were before this torture, we are now as one. Until the end. One final battle. My friends.
I watched some footage of people playing GTFO. Seemed like an interesting experience. Free weekend on Steam. There you go. Why not?
Joining me now is Ulf from 10 Chambers. Crazy, that was 6 years ago we announced GTFO, and that's the final chapter. You've got a free weekend on Steam. Looks fantastic, but I think there's a little something more you're also working on, right?
Yeah, first of all, I have to say thank you for having me again.
Of course.
And you delicious menu.
Okay.
This suit is fucking amazing.
You look good too. Your games look great. So.
Anyway, yeah, we're working on something new, and it's like a passion project, like all our projects are. And this
you were
one,
known for Payday, things like that. So you're back to some heist stuff.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're back to doing a heist game again, and it's sort of a sci-fi thing that I've been dreaming up since I was a kid, basically.
Okay.
And yeah, it's, you know, it
Should we
is
announce
what it
it
is.
to the world?
Yes, we should.
You've been working on this for a number of years.
Yes.
I'm
Let's
so
continue
excited it's
touching each
finally
other's
time
shoulders.
to check out the new game from Ulf and 10 Chambers. Here we go.
I really loved Payday 2.
Cancel the reservation.
I'd be okay with a
Reset
sci-fi
the
Payday,
procedure.
as long as it works.
Reset the procedure.
Yes, standing by.
Eject. I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent Akajima district break-in. Let's continue.
All right, got some mechs, some robots.
You mother... There's no use in fighting. I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for? A key. A key to what? Yes! The key.
It's got a cool style to it. A little samey from some of the other kind of cyberpunkish things that we've seen.
It's who?
Is he gonna have a robot face? Kinda, maybe?
You're caught.
Might just be a mask.
Den of wolves.
Den of wolves, alright. Cool. Alright, alright. It said, I couldn't read the whole thing, but down at the bottom it said, these people no longer work with Payday.
Working on it.
Here's more robot games. Oh, don't show me somebody in a mech suit sliding, because I'm gonna think of Vanquish. Is that game? Oh, God, Vanquish is so good. Vanquish was, oh God, back then, before Platinum started screwing everything up, Platinum Games was untouchable for a while. This is exactly what America looks like. Uh-oh. That seems bad.
Good to go?
Easy in, easy out.
That's our ride.
Exoborn. Master the Apocalypse. All right.
That was Exoborn. I met with the team at Gamescom to take a look at that upcoming tactical open world extraction shooter. And the project is led by some of the creators of The Division.
Everything's going to become an
Besides facing
extraction
other players
shooter.
and warring factions, vertical gameplay, as you saw in the Forces of Nature, unlock the potential of the players' exo rigs to help master the apocalypse, as they say. Much more is coming in 2024 on Exoborn. Now, please welcome the voice of Loki in Asgard's Wrath 2, one of the most ambitious and anticipated VR games yet, Matt Mercer.
It's the Critical Role guy, right?
Hey there.
Oh yeah, he looks familiar. Yeah.
I am so beyond excited to show you this trailer for our Asgard's Wrath 2. I've been working with the
Hope they,
Samzaro
start
team,
wrapping this thing up
bringing
soon. This is
Loki to
starting to get a
life.
little
It's just
long
been
here.
absolutely amazing. And,
Especially because it's
after
just been.
playing Asgard's
I get
Wrath
it. I
2
want to see
as a
new
lifelong
games, and that's what I was
gamer,
talking about
I'm
being excited for. But
honestly blown
my
away.
God,
So
we've
I'm
spent a
honored to be
grand
part
total
this
of
franchise.
20
and want
minutes
to thank
maybe
everyone
on
at Samzaro
awards?
Games, at
Maybe a
Oculus
half
Studios,
hour on awards?
and MetaQuest. So, without further ado, let's enjoy the trailer for Asgard's Wrath.
Kind of strange to call this an award show, and you really don't spend a lot of time on awards, and then you just kind of like rattle them off in succession, and the people that win them don't actually get to show up to accept them. It's just I don't know.
bleed these lands dry.
Deny spirits their rightful passage.
Turn worlds to ash.
You allowed Loki to deceive you.
Now his chaos reigns.
The universe demands a guardian. And with each possession,
like an octopus harp?
You will
Octopus bow and arrow? I like the idea of octopus harp better.
Oh, dutiful guardian, here to right your wrongs. Place you can hide. Your fate is mine.
Foolish mortals, oblivious to the chaos that awaits you just outside. I'll see you sooner than you think.
Okay. No thanks.
It's been an amazing year, not just for games, but for adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
This could be the same. Nope, this is different. All right.
Hello there. Now, how about we?
Oh, it's Walton Goggins. I do enjoy me some Walton Goggins, co-star of Minor League or Major League 3, Back to the Minors. I like that. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Is it Zach Cherry, the guy who's in Severance that's in this? I like him. He's a lot of fun. I wonder if Severance is ever coming back. It was such a good show, and then I heard that they were having like a ton of arguments about the like development of season 2, and it almost seemed like it just wasn't gonna happen.
I don't want to set the world.
From Fallout, please welcome Aaron Moten, Ella Purnell, and Walton Goggins.
Hey, there we go.
I just want to talk.
What's up, y'all? I hope you don't mind. We brought a little extra security.
Thank you for having us, and we are incredibly excited for you all to see Fallout on Prime this April.
But our real honor tonight is that we're here to hand out the award for Best Adaptation. What? What, dude? Oh, it says our bosses are here.
But what?
Yeah, there they are.
Oh! Jonathan Nolan, Mr. Howard.
Good catch.
Was that guy telling him to wrap it up?
Yeah, but we should probably hurry this up. I don't think he can breathe in there.
Yeah, how you doing, big man? Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, so this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
Here are the nominees for Best Adaptation.
I mean, it's Last of Us, right? I mean, it's like
Best Adaptation.
the standard now for video game adaptation. It's unbelievable.
Victor Belmont. All I ever wanted to do is be a racer.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
I got this. No problem.
I did enjoy the Mario movie. I thought it was good.
Years ago, the world fell. That's where the cars and guns come in.
Wow. The best game goes to The Last of Us.
Wonder who accepts. it's nice that he was there for it. They probably told him ahead of time, hey, you want to show up?
All right. Okay, clock's ticking. Shout out to my partner
Okay, they
in
are
crime,
running out
Craig
of time
Mason, who's
then.
watching up in Canada, getting ready for season 2. Huge thank out to our Naughty Dog family. This one
It's gonna be a
exists
long
without all
time
their
till
incredible
season
hard
2.
work. Big thanks to HBO.
I'm
and the
really
support they've
curious
given us,
if
and a lot,
you know,
big
for me
thanks to
personally,
our
I've talked about
Blasphemous
this enough.
community. None of this
I need to
exists
stop
without you.
talking about
Thank
it. But
you so much.
2022 was such an off year
We also
for,
want to thank
for
our
video
partners
games
at
for
Sony
me, and this year was
Pictures.
such an amazing
Special
year
shout out to
for video
Curtis
games for me.
Swan and the whole
I'm beginning to
PlayStation
wonder if maybe
productions
next year is
team
going to be
and everyone
just
at
not
PlayStation. Thanks so
not there
much.
for
Thank
me
you.
again, and I'm going to be waiting until 2025 with, you know, GTA and all that. And I'm wondering if next year is going to be a little bit more of a quiet year. I hope not. I hope we've got some really impressive stuff coming out next year, but, you know, we shall see. This looks like a million existing games. That seems unsafe. Hell yeah. Oh, free on Nintendo Switch. I assume this is gotta be a mobile game. Oh, it's Monster. Okay, yeah, Monster Hunter.
When I was younger, struggling with who I was, what my place was, I took a lot of that anxiety and put it into making games. I mean, it's evolved over time, especially as I've gotten into AAA.
Well, guess what, everybody?
Hindsight is a narrative exploration game which spans the life of a woman named Mary, is taking a core of something that happened in my life, keeping that and fictionalizing the rest of it. Whenever someone tells me that they've cried from something that I've made, it's always when people cry is where I feel, yes, I want to keep doing that. I want to keep making people feel things.
That's cool.
This negative energy just makes me stronger. We will not retreat. This band is unstoppable.
I wish I could have gotten into this. I've tried a few times over the years. At this point, it's almost just overwhelming. I know that they have the mode where you can turn it off, but I remember at the time it just felt like, man, you can't do a single thing without triggering like the wanted level where, you know, some you know, enemy comes to try and take you out, and it was just like, man, I feel so hamstrung, and just, I don't know, from there I just couldn't get into it. But it's an incredible achievement. They've done some amazing things with it. They've continued to support it and support it and support it. I honestly thought by now they would have moved on to making another game. Cool, making more stuff. New ship, maybe?
That right there was No Man's Sky, a game we announced 10 years ago with this guy right here, Sean Murray. Sean, looks like the content keeps rolling in 2024. But what does the next decade look like for Hello Games?
Well, to start with,
Next year is going to be a really big year for No Man's Sky. Like you said, I've been working on it for 10 years now, and I still really love it, still really enjoy it.
Remember when they made
But
Joe Danger?
what people don't
I
know
love
is
that game.
For the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
Oh, cool. They're working on something new.
Yeah, something very different, something maybe more ambitious. You know, for...
Here we go. Tell us a bit about it, Sean.
Well, for No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind of sparse, alien-looking planets. And that wasn't easy, you know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do. For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth, you know, something as varied, a planet that is as varied as a universe, something bigger than Earth, something with, you know, mountains, real mountains, not video game mountains, but mountains that are miles high, taller than Everest, that when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers and canyons and continents, you know, you can see oceans.
So is this like an open world planet kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries. And we're going to let
look at you,
everyone train it
Starfield.
together. It's, you know, a place where people can live out their sort of adventures together.
Well, we can't wait to take a look at it. We have anything tonight or future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a trailer. And, you know, it's
Don't
quite a
act like
small
you don't
team
know,
working
it's your
on it.
show.
There's about a dozen of us. We're actually, everyone's here. Everyone from the team is here. We're
very excited to share this. You and I have been talking about this one for years.
Yeah, we're super nervous, you know, but really excited if, you know, if people like it.
The pacing of this show is
Game,
so
I would
bizarre.
like to still be updating 10 years from now.
All right, so Game Awards 2033. We'll be back. But no, let's take a look. This is such an incredible project, and I'm honored that we get to show it off. Should we do it, Sean?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
This looks nice. This looks really nice. Kind of like a mix of like Horizon and No Man's Sky. I'm assuming that he said play with other people. I'm assuming this is like a big co-op thing. Light no fire. Sorry, I thought it said light into fire. Light no fire, cool.
Remember, that comes from an independent team. Absolutely incredible. I've been waiting for years to show that to you. And,
That's probably
again,
a couple, if not a few years off, I imagine.
Very, very exciting, and I'm excited to see games like that show kind of the next decade of where games are going to, and hopefully TGA too. All right, now join me in welcoming to the stage actor Simu Liu.
Okay, right on. Oh, messed up wheel.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? My God, there's so many of you. You guys all look so beautiful. All right, first off, I want to address the elephant in the room. My foot's fine, you guys.
This actual elephant that I
tear
brought.
my Achilles. I wasn't riding a dragon. I was playing pickup basketball in Miami. I wish there were a better story to this, you guys, but the story is this. You know, as you age, as you get older, you know, particularly as you cross the 30 threshold, your body starts to break down, all right? Things start happening, unless you're Anthony Mackie, for whom I think the laws of aging don't apply. Guys, just, if you're not Anthony Mackie, learn to appreciate the importance of stretching, all right? It's very important. Just keeping it real at the Game Awards, all right? Now, I'm here to share something that I'm really, really excited about. I recently got a chance to team up with Frost Giant on their new real-time strategy game, Stormgate. Now, RTS is a genre that I was absolutely obsessed with as a kid.
Is this
I love
the one
building
that's based
armies
on
and
the
obliterating
Brandon
my enemies in
Sanderson
Age of
stuff?
Empires, Command and Conquer, and of course, my absolute all-time favorite game, StarCraft. Yes, so happy you guys cheered for that. Now, if you've been destroyed by carriers and void rays on BNet at any point over the past 10 years, that was definitely your boy. And that's why I am so excited for Stormgate. Look, it's a noob strat, I understand, all right? But I loved it. Look, that's why I love Stormgate. It was made by a team of ex-StarCraft developers who are just as obsessed with RTS as I am. And in addition to competitive and co-op modes in the game, it's got an ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help from the legendary Chris Metzen. And so, yes,
I don't think
I
it is.
brought
Then.
a little bit of gameplay for y'all, and the first reveal of a
Actually,
pretty
no.
badass new character.
His game was like a
who, I may
card-based
or may
game,
not have
right?
gotten the
I think
voice.
that's right.
Let's have a look.
Has Frost Giant done anything else?
hell was that? Cut the power now! It is too
The website is not loading. I imagine there's a bunch of people going, trying to check out the same thing. Okay, it's the people. Okay, the people from Blizzard. That's right. Yeah. This is their first game. That makes sense.
Fight, cower. Either way, your world will fall.
That was me. See?
God.
Pretty good, right? And now it's time to hand out the next award. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
Best Action Adventure Game.
You're the killer. I don't want to be in the story. Just write me out of this story. It's my fault. This is something else. Miles! Get it off of him! We can fight this together! Your soul requires cleansing.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire?
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival.
And the Game Award goes to, no surprise here, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Makes sense. Yeah. People really dug that. I'm not a Zelda fan, so I didn't play it, but people really enjoyed that game. That was a really big deal when it came out. I mean, it's one of the games this year that kind of dominated the conversation for a while after its release. You know, there were so many rapid fire releases this year that it was tough to stay relevant, in the community's kind of talking points for more than a week or two at a time.
このゲームを作ったすべてのスタッフを代表してこのような賞をいただき本当にありがとうございます。
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this award on behalf of everyone who worked together to create this game.
我々開発チームはこのゲームをゼルダの伝説の中で最も壮大な冒険になるように 一生懸命作り込みました。
Everyone on the development team truly gave their all in making this game the best that it could be.
プレイヤーの皆さんそれぞれのユニークなゲームプレイが皆さん独自のハイラルの物語となります。
You know, even though I'm not a Zelda fan, I do hope that whatever they do next on the next Switch or whatever they end up calling it, I hope it kind of moves away from this look. You know, because they kind of paired things up a few times in the history of Zelda. You know, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are very similar looking. Obviously, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom very similar looking. So I'm hoping that they kind of go, you know, take it in a different direction, you know, next time.
Congratulations, Mr. Anuma. And I am happy now to announce winners in a few more categories at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm just expecting at this point because they're obviously running low on time, which seems strange because they're not on television or anything.
And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, we're just gonna not have Game of the Year on stage, and here it
for
is.
Best Sim Strategy Game, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp.
Well, I hope it's not City Skylines 2 because that game is barely playable. Company Heroes 3 launched pretty rough too.
Pikmin 4. And the Game Award goes
Advance
to
Wars?
Pikmin 4.
Oh, Pikmin 4. Okay.
Here are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game. EA
This was
Sports
such a
FC
stupid
24,
fucking category.
F123, Forza
Just do
Motorsport,
Best Sports Game,
Hot
Best
Wheels
Racing Game.
Unleashed
If you don't
2
have enough, then just don't do
Turbocharged,
it.
And the Crew Motorfest. And this year, the Game Award
Forza.
goes to Forza Motorsport. Congratulations, turn 10. The nominees for Best Multiplayer this year are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals,
Baldur's Gate,
Street Fighter
I
6,
imagine they give it
and
to.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Having a pretty good night. Here are the nominees for our Player's Voice Award, 100% voted by the fans. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk
Baldur's Gate 3
2077
again.
Phantom Liberty, Genshin Impact, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Dude in the suit of armor is just fucking vibrating at this point.
Let's take a look now at this spectacular celebration of mobile gaming on Sphere from Google and Samsung.
If this thing is not done by 11, which is 20 minutes from now, I am going to have to step away. I need to take care of... I know my dog is asleep right now, but, you know, he is going to have to go out and be tended to. Guilty Gear. I've been, speaking of Arc System Works, I've really been thinking about BlazBlue lately. I just truly love that first BlazBlue game. I don't think there's really a way for me to play it anymore without going out and buying like a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360. So I don't know which one I would try and play because I didn't keep up with the series after the first one. But I would really like to just, I don't know, I wish it was like available on like a Game Pass or something like that, because I don't want to like spend a lot of time playing it, but I'd like to spend like an afternoon running through some matches, you know, that kind of thing. I guess there is a game, oh, is there a Game Pass on, or a BlazBlue on Game Pass? It is cross tag. Oh, that's the one that's a crossover with Persona. I don't know if I want to play that. Is this like a Guilty Gear anime?
そろそろ始めていいか。
This has gotta be.
Nicotine addiction can make
I was gonna say that's gotta be a fake game. I was like, that's gotta be a fake game. Never got into any of those crafting survival games. Just kind of weren't for me.
All right, welcome back to the Game Awards. We still got some awards to hand out. Timothée Chalamet will be here to help, and we have some more world premieres, including this one.
So much come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
More Final Fantasy.
Some sort of crystal. Enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War.
Echoes of the Fallen.
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who? What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
They're reading some of the online discourse right now. There are a lot of people just really bashing this award show, man. Yeah, a lot of people are really upset. Rushing through 5 major genre awards to show a Samsung in Las Vegas advertisement towards the climax of your award show is everything wrong with the gaming awards. Yeah, pretty much.
PlayStation. Experience new adventures before the final battle in Final Fantasy XVI with Echoes of the Fallen, which is out tonight on PlayStation 5. There's a shadow drop for you. Now to present our next award, Best Game Direction, please welcome one of our industry's greatest creative forces, the creator of Call of Duty and global GM for Star Wars Jedi, Battlefield, Titanfall, and Apex
Vince
Legends.
Zampella.
Vince Zampella.
I'm curious what's going to happen with the next Jedi game, because Stig Agnesson has left the studio. They're definitely obviously going to do a third. But I hope it's hope it keeps up the pace with the quality they've been doing.
So
and
game design can
I don't
be
mean
chaos.
to sound rough, but
Actually,
man, it's weird seeing Vince Zampella
Best
starting
game
to look
design
old.
is almost always part chaos, right? Today, it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package. When that chaos has somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression, that's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
I would say probably Alan Wake gets this.
How do you run from a story that lives in your head?
Together, we might survive. All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man.
As much, I mean, if I was doing a direction category, which I'm not for our awards here, I would say probably Spider-Man. But I would say it's probably going to be Alan Wake.
Amazing. And the winner is Alan Wake 2.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Thank you. We want to thank Epic, Hector, Nicole for believing in our vision.
Crazy vision.
Crazy vision, yes. Direction is nothing without a team to actually build it. And huge thanks to Remedy team for joining us on this venture, wanting to believe in it and build it. You know, we can pull into different directions and nothing comes out of it. But when more than 100 people believe in the same vision and build something out of it, we can make miracles. We can make art, and we can be more than the sum of our parts. Our world today could use a bit more of that.
That's a nice one. One other thing. Next Monday, December 11th, New Game Plus, the final draft is going to be coming out.
Awesome.
New story content. So yeah, go play it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Game Awards.
Please welcome Gustav Tilleby, the creative director of The Finals.
All right. We getting a release date? I enjoyed my time with the Finals beta.
When we started building this game, we set a bold vision for ourselves. We said that if we're going to make a shooter, it needs to be unique. It needs to be something that no one else is doing. Standing here today, I'm so proud and grateful for the amazing team at Embark Studios who helped make this crazy dream a reality. And of course, to all of you, our amazing players, watching you play the finals has been the most gratifying experience of my entire career. You're not just a part of this journey, you guide us and you inspire us, and I love you for that. Now, let's watch our latest trailer and keep your eyes peeled for the launch date at the very end. It might be sooner than you think.
Ooh,
Thank
is
you.
it like coming
Enjoy.
out tomorrow? Like, man, I have like the next week already planned for videos. Am I gonna have to add? This comes out. Am I gonna have to add it? We have no time. That's a cool effect in that trailer. That's really neat.
This trio dominated the rooftops of Monaco and joined Diamond League at Skyway.
Don't make me do it.
Yeah, I really want to see the other maps besides the ones in the beta. I wasn't super thrilled with the ones that were in there. The building, the rooftop one on the top of the buildings, it's too easy to fall off. Yeah, see, I want to see stuff like that wrecking ball stuff. Like, I want to see some crazy shit like that. The casino level looks like it could be really cool. Was that a roulette gun? Yeah. Play now. Shit. All right. Well, we'll have.
That's right. The finals is out tonight.
I can't
on
fit it
Steam,
in this
Xbox
weekend.
Series
I don't
X
think.
and S, and
There's no way.
PlayStation 5.
We'll try and
After
get
the
it
show,
up.
Make sure to check out the Game Awards.
We'll
in
get it up
Fortnite
next
as
week.
Well, all month fans have been voting for their favorite user-created island of the year, and the winner is Fort Who. Congratulations. You can portal to the winning island from our
add it to my
TGA
list right now
map.
so I don't
While you're
forget.
there, collect all the TGA trophies.
But
for
yeah,
an
we're
XP
not going to be able to get that
boost.
up this
Wanna help you unlock
weekend.
Those Peter Griffin skins.
I got
The
another
island
video
code
I'm recording
is
tomorrow
below.
for a new game.
Still to come, the
And then I got
presentation
stuff
of
all
Game
weekend,
of the Year,
plus our,
featuring our
award
orchestral
stuff.
salute to the
So-
nominees.
Fortunately, the finals video will be a little delayed. Let me see what day I can fit that in. Oh god, I just realized it's almost 11 p.m. and I forgot to take the garbage out. Yeah, I've got 2 videos on the schedule for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be able to film that. Tuesday? Maybe we could stream it Tuesday?
Now,
I'll pencil that
it is
in.
time for you to join the others and complete our destiny.
Tentacle love.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
It's party time. Excellent. Bill Wright. All right.
All night you've been voting on Twitch for which mobile game you're hyped for in 2024. After the show, check out the TGA post show on Twitch where Google Play will reveal the winner of its Play More award.
Awesome. Thanks, Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world premiere.
All right.
That's right. We're getting towards the end of the show. And this one, I will let speak for itself.
What do we got? More post-apocalyptic. This looks like, almost looks like a chocobo, but is it? No. Is this a new Monster Hunter? Like a new, like legit Monster Hunter? That's cool. Some neat mobility, and he can fly too, or at the very least glide. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Monster Hunter Wilds. Right on. I would be way more inclined to play a Monster Hunter game if it didn't have time limits. I don't know if they still do. I know the last big one that was Monster Hunter Rise was the kind of the big one from a few years ago. I believe that still had time limits. So just don't ever put a time limit in a game. I have zero interest. 2025, okay.
Please welcome to the stage Monster Hunter series producer Ryozo Tujimoto. It's so great to have you here at the Game Awards. We got to hang out in Osaka earlier this fall where you showed me the gameplay. You gave me a demo of the game, and wow, I gotta tell you guys, it looks incredible. Everyone wants to know, we saw 2025. When do we get to play this?
はい、2025 Jeff 発表することができました。モンスターハンターの新作です。こちらですね、9月にゼフさんにも見ていただきましたタイトルなんですが、現状ですね、2025年リリースを目指して開発しています。
Thank you, Jeff. I'm very happy to finally be able to announce this title to everyone. This title, back in September, we were happy enough to show it to you, is planned for release in 2025.
Wow.
Like the
I think
trailer
everyone wants to
said.
know, when do they get to see more on this? Any sense of when we're going to see more on this game?
はい、こちらのタイトル
We just announced it,
はですね、2024年の夏頃、現状予定しておりますので、しばらくちょっとお待ちいただけたらと思っております。それとですね、今年、カプコンがですね、40周年を迎えさせていただきました。この40年間、応援してくださった、ファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。 これからもですね、
Well, that was the final
皆様に楽しんでいただ
reveal.
ける
Then all
いい
the
ゲーム
people
を
that were
作
hoping
って
that
いけ
they
るよ
were
う
going
努
to
力
see
し
a
て
date
頑張って
for
まいります
Baldur's
ので、
Gate on the
これからも引
Xbox.
き続きぜひよろ
I
し
guess
くお
you're
願
going
いい
to
たし
keep
ます
waiting, but they said before the end of the year, so they
Plan
got
on
what,
revealing more information about this
24
game
days left?
in the summer of 2024. So we hope you keep an eye out for it. Also, Capcom is currently celebrating its 40th anniversary. I would like to thank all of the Capcom fans for all of your love and support throughout all of these years. We couldn't have done it without you. Capcom will continue to create exciting, fun games, and the best is yet to come.
Excellent. Thank you, Ryo.
Thank you.
Great to see you. All right. Well, now to present Game of the Year from the upcoming films Wonka and Dune Part 2.
Timothée
Please welcome
Chalamet, for some
YouTuber
reason.
Modded Controller 360.
Actually, I have nothing against Timothée Chalamet. He was very entertaining on SNL. I like him in the movies I've seen him in.
The imagination, passion, and technical brilliance of the 6 nominees for the Game of the Year were truly inspiring. Here with a medley celebrating each of these games, once again,
If that,
Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards
If
Orchestra.
that dude in the armor from Larian doesn't win for Game of the Year, he's going to pull that sword out and go on a rampage for having to sit here for so long. I like this. This is a better idea than the idea I had in my head that they were just going to play the music from the game that wins. I like them doing a melody. Or medley, Jesus. Man, that dude is going fucking all in on that flute. And then the drummer in the orchestra to not be wearing a suit and be wearing a baseball cap. As somebody who has played drums quite a bit in their life wearing a tuxedo, it is not pleasant. You definitely want to have a little bit more maneuverability. Oh, he's got a new flute. Oh, he's got another flute. Holy shit, he's like John Popper with the vest full of harmonicas. Oh, now he's just playing. He's just ham-boning it now. Just, fuck the flute, man. Just slap my thigh. Oh, he's prepared. Flute's coming back. He's got it up. There we go. Yeah, you know that Zelda's got that flute. Andre 3000 just fucking exploding at home right now. It's like, oh, I gotta find this guy. We need to become flute brothers. They definitely are aware because they keep showing him. Oh, Jesus Christ, is that like a full-blown like didgeridoo? Is this his own instrument? Did he just invent this on the site? Oh, yeah, dude, fucking go. I don't even think that thing's mic'd. This guy is going to be the biggest meme coming out of the show. This guy will be talked about more than anything else on the show. I guarantee you, when you start checking all the news websites tomorrow, it's gonna be this dude. I guarantee you they are already talking about this gentleman.
And the game of the year is
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep. That makes sense. Oh, he only has the armor shirt on. I was hoping he'd have armor pants too. Man, the way that thing is sticking out in the back, how has he been sitting like that? There's some commitment. Good for them.
Yeah, I didn't expect it anymore. Thank you so much. A game like Baldur's Gate 3 isn't possible if you don't have an incredible team working on it. And the team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game in sometimes very difficult circumstances. This was our COVID game. Along the way, we lost quite a few people also, so we want to dedicate this to all the people we lost,
sucks.
and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the last month. I want to thank over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this entire effort. Our families, our friends, our partners. You were the best, and without you, we couldn't have done it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome. Very cool. Would have been nice to have more awards and less 30-second CGI trailers that all look like the same game blended into one.
Congratulations, Sven, and congratulations to all of tonight's winners. We will see you next year at our 10th Anniversary Game Awards, which I'm happy to announce will return right here to the Peacock Theater on Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Happy holidays. Good night.
All right. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. This was, I don't know if I would say this is fun. I can't feel my thighs. And I have a ton of stuff I still need to do, and it's after 11 o'clock at night, but take it easy.